gemstones. We do that by up to 3 lab tests, and we have our own in-house gemologists. That therefore means that when we say genuine gemstones, that's exactly what you're getting. The Jewellery Maker Wall of Fame is where you get to showcase your skills as a jewellery designer. And each week, one lucky entrant will win £100 credited to their Jewellery Maker account, and the runner-up receives £50. If you want to enter your design, just send a photo to studio@jewellerymaker.com, or you can post your photos to Wall of Fame, the Genuine Gemstone Company, Unit 2D, Eagle Road, Moonsmoat, Redditch, B989HF.
We all know you need the right tools for the job, so here at Jewellery Maker we have designed a kit to make sure you have all the essentials to join in with the fun. With round nose, flat nose and wire cutter pliers, as well as a reamer, tweezers and a bead scoop, you've got everything you need in one place for just £9.95. We provide the tools, you provide the skills.
Buying jewellery online from us has just become even easier with our new streamlined checkout service. We've made some little changes to make our website more accessible for all of the different ways you shop online, and now it's even easier using a mobile phone or tablet. Once you have added your items to your shopping basket, you can decide to check out now or save for later. Saving an item for later means you can easily find them in your own time, but don't forget to check back soon, as all our items are selling fast. One of just a few changes that will make buying jewellery from us even easier.
Hello, hello, and welcome to Designer Inspirations. My name is Becky. If you haven't joined us for Designer Inspirations before, it is part of our new 12-hour format, and we are going to be getting some inspiration from our designer, the amazing Sheila. Hi Sheila, how are you?
Oh, all right, thank you. How are you?
Good.
Just fiddling with my mic.
Oh, you're micing up. All
just
right.
there you go.
That's it. Oh, we can hear you now. How was your weekend?
It was very good, thank you. Yeah,
what did you do?
What did I do the weekend? I went to see my son with Sarah and the children.
Oh.
And yeah, I went to pop to see Paula, and yeah.
Oh,
it was
so you were
really
very
nice.
Sociable.
Yes.
How
yes.
nice.
Yes,
like
had the
that.
grandchildren. Yes, so it was lovely.
Oh,
Did you?
Lovely. Mine was brilliant. I went for a really nice meal with one of my best friends, and we went to watch these fireworks on the river. And they all settled on the river. It was magical.
Lovely.
However, it was howling of gale.
Yeah.
And that thing happened with the umbrella where it turns into like a witch's broom because it blows inside out. So yeah, we did that and then tried to save face by staying out for 5 minutes, but we couldn't hack it in the end. We had to go back in. So we have got some fabulous things coming up. Sheila's been playing around with some jewels. She has been creating some masterpieces. That sounds better, doesn't it?
That sounds better.
That sounds much better.
That sounds better.
So we'll be having a little look at those. We have got a brilliant show for you today. So the first couple of hours we're going to be really focusing on what Sheila's been creating and giving you some really inspiring ideas. And then from 3 to 4 we are doing an avalanche price slash, which means that we are going to be within that hour starting off with our higher, more exclusive, high brand things, and then knocking down and going down to some lower, more affordable pieces that everyone can really get involved with. And then for the final hour, everything under £10. So if you've only got a few pennies left from payday, that will be the hour for you, definitely, 100%. Let's get started. We are starting off with our Jewellery Maker starter kit. So we have got absolutely loads in this. So we've got your toolkit over here. Now this really is great. If you haven't done jewellery making before, this is perfect for you. It's going to give you loads of ideas and all the really essential tools. I'll just really quickly speak you through what's in here. So this is your absolutely brilliant and essential toolkit. You've got loads in here. You've got your reamer. This is perfect. This is absolutely great for if maybe you've got pearls and the hole is slightly too small for whatever thread or cord you're using. You can use this to slightly heighten and improve the size. You've got your scoops, you've got your tweezers, which is brilliant for any fiddly nuggets you might have. Your snips, you've got some round nose pliers, fat nose pliers. What are these ones here?
They're all a must, and that's a fabulous set to buy somebody that's just starting out, isn't it?
Brilliant.
Because there's everything there that you need.
Fab, and I love this to keep all your little bits and bobs in.
Yeah.
I've just started jewellery making and I need something like this because I'm not the most organised of people in the world anyway. However, my dog has made me get slightly more organised after she ransacked my craft drawer and strewn all over my floor. There was papers, wools, gems and everything. So thanks Mulberry for that. So this is absolutely perfect for this. Tiny little carry case, really handy to travel around with you. What else have we got? We've got some crimping pliers here to help you crimp any of your crimp beads that you might use, any of your cords, that sort of thing, to really give that professional finish at the end of your pieces. And actually you use it on these. This is all falling. That's to get you prepared for our price avalanche later on. Avalanche of kits. So these are your crimp beads. So these are used to kind of keep together all of your wires, all of your gems, and really finish it off. And then you use the crimp beads just to flatten these out and keep it all together. This is all part of the same. It's not. These are coming up at 1:30. We've got the boards in this, though, haven't we? Brilliant. You get the boards. Let's have a little look. Let's have a look. So this is your necklace board. So this is absolutely great for when you're creating a piece and you've got your measuring sections in here. You've also got the little places to pop any of your beads, any of your jewels. Do you have one of these, Sheila? Do you? Oh, you've got one.
I have, yeah.
You've got
also,
one on there.
I've got one of the bracelets trays as well, and they're fabulous.
Yeah.
They really do make a big difference, you know, to when you're making a bracelet.
Brilliant.
So, yeah, they're a must as well.
So you've got the necklace board and you've also got the bracelet board. So let's just recap. In this kit, you've got the two boards, you've also got your toolkit. So really, really important here for people who are starting to make jewellery. Absolutely brilliant gift. An even better Christmas present when you see the price. £8.95. This by itself is £9.95. Always have been, probably always will be. So that is £9.95 by itself. So you're getting the two boards there for free. Now, I know a lot of guest designers, when they're doing projects, they will use a couple of these boards. It's one of those things, isn't it, when you start making a piece and maybe you get a new set of strands in from JewelleryMaker and you think, oh, I'm just going to try something new. It's great to have these because you can always keep your projects going and always keep onto the same project and focus area. So absolutely perfect for that. And your bracelet one here is great. You'll be able to see it's got your size measurements on here. So when you are creating your loops and your bracelets, you'll be able to make sure you're getting the right size for your customer or for whoever you're making the gift for. So all of this for £8.95. That is basically this £1 off and these for free. Absolutely great. So if you are starting out, great for a Christmas present also. Really, genuinely, these are the kits and these are the things you are going to need. Absolutely fabulous. I hope you're on the lines for them. Do not forget, it is a free phone number, 0800 644 655. If you've already bought something from us today, don't forget it is only one postage and packaging for the whole day. So do add these on for no extra cost for anything you got on the morning show. We are going to have a little look at these strands now. We are going to be looking at these and then we're going to go over to Sheila and see what she's been creating with them. So which colour are we going for first? These ones. Oh, I love, how nice. Look at these pops of colour on these pearls. So we've got an absolute mix of colour here. You've got some white culture pearls. You've got the red coloured quartz, the plain rounds. You've got the cream shell. You've also got some frosted shell, some grey frosted shell in the red and the grey there. You've got your multicoloured crackled quartz, which is the one on the end here with all these gorgeous pops of colours. And you've also got light pink shell and 40 carats of your black onyx. Let's have a little look at these. Have a little look at these on my hand just to show off the colours a bit better. There we go. Absolutely gorgeous, really unusual colours. Sheila, did you put these ones together?
I did, yeah. It's a multi-strand bracelet and there's 9 strands there.
That's fabulous,
yeah.
Isn't it? Absolutely gorgeous. I love the different colours you've got. You've got real pops and then you've got the more subtle.
And it will go with anything that you wear. You know, whatever you're wearing, it'll match.
So the bracelet you're going to show us that you've made, you've used all of these strands. Wow, I like that. So did you use all of the strands? Did you use all of them?
I used all of them to actually, obviously to sort of prep as well, but there's a lot left for you to make another couple of bracelets, another necklace, a pair of earrings.
Brilliant.
So there's 9 strands, but it only takes about 3/4 of the strand to do the bracelet, if that. It just depends on the size of your wrist, really.
That's absolutely
so
brilliant.
A lot more left to do with things.
So we've used these for the bracelet that we're going to see in a bit. Let's have a little look at the price. These are absolutely fab because, like we see, we are going to see what we've been creating with them, but also there is going to be quite a lot left over. So let's just go through these again just to make sure we all know. You've got in here your black onyx, you've got your white cultured pearls, you've got 35 carats of your coloured quartz, your cream shell, which is that pearl frosted round beads, approximately all pretty much 4 mil, so really nice because they've got this really uniform size. You've got red frosted shell, you've got grey frosted, you've got 45 carats of the multicoloured crackle quartz here. You've got really light pink, kind of almost baby pink shell pearl frosted rounds there. And you, like I say, you have got your black onyx. So there is 9 strands there in total. And you've got this gorgeous, I love these, kind of a burgundy colour on there. So the price on these for 9 strands, £24.95. Absolutely perfect, great price. Lovely for, well, what we're going to see now, really essential if you want to create this look that we're going to. But Sheila said she had a lot left over, so we are, and this really is a very bejewelled piece. You've really gone all out. So get these in your basket. Don't forget, if you are doing it online, make sure you check out. It's no good it being in your basket, because if we do start to sell out and more go, if you haven't clicked, then sadly you will miss out, and we don't have a large amount of these at all. So do make sure you're clicking and checking out now. Give us a call in, because we are going to go across and see exactly what you can create with this exact set. Hi Sheila.
Hi Becky.
Hi.
First one, isn't
Hi,
it?
I know.
Yeah.
How
Hi, me.
exciting. I know, right? Throws in at the deep end. So you're going to be showing us how to make this.
Yes.
Absolutely gorgeous bracelet.
I had a bracelet that I had bought me, actually it was from Jones actually years ago.
Yeah.
And I had so many comments about it from our customers, so I've done a bit of a take on it.
I like it a lot. This piece is, you've not been afraid to use them, have you? Let's say that.
No.
This really is a luxury piece, isn't it?
It
There is
is,
a
and
lot going on
and
here.
I think it's a piece that gets noticed, and I don't mean because I've done it, I mean because of the colours, and because it's a it is a colour pop, isn't it?
Oh yeah,
it
it really
is
is.
definitely a colour pop.
That is absolutely gorgeous. I love, it's got a really unusual feel, because you'd normally think of these lighter tones with the pearls and the shell pearls you've got here, you'd normally think quite reserved, quite...
Yeah. Well, I put the sort of the pearls together, and then I tried to then I put the pink with the black. So, I mean, really, you can do it any way you want, because you've got such a vast array of colour. Then it's really up to you how you want to put them, really. And I think that's the nice thing, because you can even change them around if you wanted to. So.
Yeah, mix it.
Yeah.
They are beautiful, and the fact that in this bundle they are such a similar size, that really does give it a professional look.
Yes, I don't think you can mix the sizes. All of those are an 0.4. So
they're absolutely gorgeous. So you're going to show us how to make this.
I am.
How excited.
Well, obviously, because we're on TV and I couldn't strand all of them here because you'd get really bored watching me strand all of these 9 strands onto it. I mean, if the thread that these came on were like a cotton thread, so you would need to actually completely restrand them onto beading thread.
Okay.
Some of the strands we get have got like a plastic sort of
thin coating.
Yeah. So that you could actually strand those onto your clasp then, but in this instance I've actually restranded them, but very therapeutic, good for when you're watching telly. So
oh, brilliant.
So I've started here with one, so as you can see they're all stranded, and I found that the macrame board is ideal for holding them in. Having said that, I haven't tried to plait them yet, so we'll see
how that
so
goes
I've
then.
therefore got my my bulldog clipping case.
Oh, a very handy tool.
So all you do is you actually, I've put 3 on there now, and I've actually attached with this clasp that I've got here, which I'm sure you've got at home. If you can see, it's got the 3 holes in, and you will need the 3 holes because you will be attaching 3 strands of the pearls onto the first one, 3 strands of the second onto the second one, and the third on the third.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
And then I've done them with a crimp bead, and then covered them with a crimp bead cover.
Yeah.
And then you're ready to plait.
So if you just put 1 crimp bead on each top of each strand.
So what you do is you get, I mean, obviously cut down your section. I've always made, what I've threaded them on, I've made them longer because obviously with people's wrist size, you know, it will be different. So measure your wrist first and then allow a little bit for the plaiting. So what you do is then you get, as you see here, I've already put 3 on, so you get your crimp bead and then you just pop that on your first strand, okay? And then take the triple clasp and then take it back through. So always allow extra. I'm always quite giving to myself with making sure that, you know, because you never know if you need to undo it for the fact that you may be. So as you can see, that strand is coming through now.
And it is such a nightmare to have to go back and redo it
and then pull it and then pull this, because if that's a short strand, it's very difficult then to actually catch hold of it, which has happened to me a few times, believe you me. So and then just press that down, okay?
So that's just holding that wire on.
That's just holding it. I'm not really going to cut, so that is on the second one. So I've got 2 more to actually put onto there. So I'm going to do exactly the same. I'm going to pop on another crimp bead on there, like so. Okay, and then pass that through. So this is a bit repetitive, this bit, but you have to see it too, and then pop it through your hole in your clasp. There we go, grab it through, and then do exactly the same. Pop the end of your strand through your crimp bead, grab hold of it, and pull it through.
That's really easy. So literally you've literally just popped the crimp bead on. You've popped one on initially just to keep all of the beads in place.
I forgot to mention that. Yes, I have. Yes,
another crimp bead and loop it back through.
Because if you need, as you can see here, which you rightly said, Becky, which I missed. I've put a crimp bead on each of them because then they're secure then, because if you don't, then your beads will be all over the place and you'll have to start again threading them. So but because there's 2 on there, you can cover them then with the crimp bead cover, so it gives a nice finish anyway.
Really professional finish.
Yeah. So if we pop on another one, this is the laborious bit, because so if we pop that on there, I'll try and be as quick as I can with doing this. There we go. So that's 3 on there now.
So those 3 you've just done, literally in a couple of minutes, they're all going through that second hole
They're all going through that second hole.
Brilliant.
Yeah. So I just pull that through again, hold it, and then press with your flat nose pliers. Make sure that they're quite firm. I mean, if you do make a mistake, it is quite easy to take them off. Just squash your crimp bead and then just take out the strand. So if I hold that up now, you can actually, I haven't cut any of the strands off yet.
Yeah.
I'll do that when I've actually plaited them, because you want to make sure that they're. So if you can see now, there's 6 strands on there now. Okay.
1 on the first, 3 on
3 on the first,
3 on the
3
second.
on the second, and then we'll do exactly the same with the third one.
And you're just using the tools that we've got in that initial kit, aren't you?
Absolutely. It'd probably be better if I did them all together, and then I'm not doing the same thing, am I? So if I put them all on just snip that end off because it's a little bit long, and then get the crimp bead.
So when you're snipping it, you are obviously leaving yourself quite a bit of space.
I always
yes. You're also sort of doing it enough that you can work with it.
I mean, I think anything that you start, you sort of learn after a while how to do it even better, because you actually start doing things and you think, oh no, I should have done it. So I did try various ways when I was, and this is the simplest and the easiest way.
The easiest way to
that
do
I
it.
found, yeah. So I'll just snip off that, because sometimes if it's a little bit frayed, and then now we're on the third hole now. So if we pop that through, hold your strand of gemstones, because then, and then just pop that through again, do 2 more, and then we are ready for plaiting then.
Lovely. So if you've not got any crimp beads in your stash, if you've run out of crimp beads, or you've maybe just started and you've not managed to get any yet, we have got some coming up a little bit later. And the crimp beads, like we've seen here, really essential for just keeping your gems in place, but also to be able to create this really professional finish that's going to hold and stay, and you're not going to create a piece and work really long and really hard on it. It's just going to fall apart. So crimp beads are coming up in a little bit if you need some extras, because let's face it, we always need them, don't we?
You do.
Something you always need.
In fact, we were talking about that in the week, saying, you know, that I very often, because I have quite a lot of stock and crimps and things with working from home, but I did get to the point where I hadn't got any silver crimps. So, and I was like, oh, I've got to go and get some. Yeah, so it even happens to us.
I like that. It's not just us there.
No.
But it is one of those things that when you do run out, you then have to wait to get more, and it's really important to keep up on top, isn't it?
It is, definitely.
Because you have to stop your
well,
creation.
That's right, and also it's because of the obviously, while we've got them, it's best to get them.
Definitely, absolutely. It is always a popular thing, because like we say, we do really, really need them. So we have got those coming up in a little bit.
Okay, there we are.
So
those are all threaded on now. Now I could actually snip them, which I might do, because they don't look very pretty hanging there, do they? So I'll just secure these again. Just make sure that they're firmly closed, because you do. So there we go. I think they're all okay now. So that first section has now got the crimp bead covers on.
Brilliant.
So if I snip, this is the worrying bits. So if I snip,
where the shell pills fly everywhere.
Yeah, in case I know it's that worry that you actually catch the wrong thread. So if I
So no pressure, Sheila.
No pressure, no.
It's not like it's
so
live.
I'm snipping those.
We'll edit it out if that happens.
Yeah. And then
just to let you know that the stock is really, really limited on this set, because obviously you are watching and you are seeing how simple this is, and this finished product is absolutely gorgeous. So there is really, really genuinely limited stock on this. £24.95 to make this amazing creation, and actually have a lot left over. How much was that? £2.77 for a strand.
For a strand. And as I say, there is a lot. You could make at least another necklace and a bracelet and a pair of earrings. Probably more, actually. So yeah.
So really an absolute bargain of a price. Really few left. Don't forget, do click to check it out, and do make sure you are on the phone. So there may be a very small queue at the moment, but we will get to you, and it is a free phone number, so the BT man won't be ringing having a go at you.
So now I'm going to put the crimp bead covers. Now these can be quite tedious, and I know everybody you have to find your way with them, because they do have a mind of their own. So it's being calm, says she.
Breathing in through the nose.
Yes,
and
breathing
out
in through the nose. So pop that on and squeeze it.
Now, how tight are we squeezing this? Because I've used them before, and I got to admit, I think I got a little bit overzealous and sort of flattened them a little bit.
Yeah,
but then you can work them back quite easily.
Yes, you can. You have to be careful of the thread, obviously, you know, that you don't pinch the thread. And that really is the difficulty in it, really. But I think you do, oops, see, they do have a habit of jumping out. This is what I was thinking, oh dear. But if you hold them and get them at an angle like so, and then make sure that you're holding the crimp bead quite firmly, and then pop it over and push it down, in theory. Push it down and then squeeze it.
That's really good that you can just do it with that
but don't pinch your finger at the same time.
No.
Which I did.
Let's face it, nobody like scabs on
you
their
don't
gems.
want blood, no. So we've got, so therefore I'm now going on to the 4th strand, and then pop on the crimp bead cover. There you go. I'm frightened to say anything, I am so far.
And they do
So
fit
good.
on really well, don't they? You're not.
Yes, if we can
around.
see now.
They are fitting really, really securely and really easily.
Yeah. If you can see that, they are actually going on.
Yeah, absolutely.
So if we get another one now, just, the trouble is with the crimp bead covers, you have to separate them first because they do tend to get a bit tangled up in the package. They do snuggle actually.
They
yes,
have a little
you're right.
snuggle.
They do.
Crimping bead, the codependent finding.
I've got a jumping one here.
Oh.
So now get it quite.
What I really like as well is that the crimp beads you're using are ever so slightly smaller than your beads, but not dramatically. So that also finishes it off, doesn't it? Gives it a nice look. It almost looks like they're
I'm on
gems
4
in themselves.
now. There we go. We're getting there slowly. There we go. I've got to get some more crimp beads. There we are. Some of them are a little bit wider as well, if you notice. If you notice the crimp bead covers, you do get some that are quite wider than the other.
Yeah.
So
some
now
are
I'm
open
on the,
a little bit more,
Yes,
making it
yes,
really easy
yes.
just to slot them on top of your crimp bead already.
There we go. Oops. There we go.
I like as well on the clasp that you're using how it kind of, because there is the 3 separate holes, it's keeping them separate, isn't it?
It
your
is,
3
yes,
strands.
it is. As I say, don't put the crimp bead up. Don't put the crimp bead up in the beginning too far up, because that then you need to be. You want to make sure that you've got enough room to actually crimp your crimp bead. Which now that's gone on, but it's just grabbing hold of it now. There we go. Got you. There we are.
So you're squeezing it quite tightly, but you're not.
I am actually. To be honest, it's so easy. I mean, this isn't. It isn't easy to do, but it's if you're firm with it.
Yeah.
And if you try and concentrate, say to your brain, now I need to keep my hand steady, and I need to just squeeze. Oh, there's one that's just come off. So there's.
And you have left yourself on your beading thread, you have left yourself plenty of space there, haven't you?
Yes, I have.
Just to slot them on and play with them.
So if I just push that out now and push that in, hopefully that will sit. So we're getting there. We've only got 2 more to do now.
I love that in this piece, the crimping beads, especially when you look on the main piece, the crimping beads do look like gems within themselves.
They do, don't they? Yes, they do. Oh, I haven't cut
I
those
think
yet.
sometimes they can be left to look, you know, like a finding, like something that's just holding it together, but these don't look like it at all. It does look like it's really part of the piece and like it's something special to be noticed and looked at.
Yeah, yeah. And
really
also,
good.
what's so nice about these as well is they sort of clip in, so you haven't got to worry about you know, pulling back the spring-loaded bolt, and so that they are a really, really nice piece to finish off with your bracelet. So we're nearly
really
there.
Easy to undo as well, because there's nothing worse, is there, sometimes with really complex clasps, you spend about 10 minutes trying to get it off, but they're super easy.
And if you're doing it on your own as well, it's not always easy, is it? Especially when I find it's struggle doing the zip up as well, isn't it? You know, when you're trying to do your zippers, ladies.
Coat
you know what
hanger.
Yeah.
I use a coat hanger.
Oh, that's a good idea. I hadn't thought about that.
So you attach the coat hanger to the zip, and then this is the action. I live by myself.
What a good idea. I've struggled so many times with
honestly,
that.
I have a coat hanger specifically for it too, because it's got a very small point.
Yeah. You're
So-
almost like a contortionist, aren't you, really?
Actually, quite sad. Yes,
There we
you
go.
are.
One more. Whew. There we go. Sorry this might have been a bit, but it's just to show that this does finish off your bracelet, and I think you do need, it is important to sort of finish it off as well, isn't it? As well as just putting on your gemstones. And as you say, because because you're actually stringing, you do need to actually cover up your crimp beads.
Yeah.
These have got a mind of their own, these have today.
And it is actually good that you have been showing us this, because it does go to prove that even though you are doing it on live TV,
that you can do it.
That you can do it.
I'm so relieved.
Yeah, you can do it. Congrats. But also, it doesn't take you that long. You
No, not
haven't
really.
spent ages doing that.
No.
And for the look, it's not only a necessity for this piece, it really is essential, but the look it gives is just second to none.
Let me just snip that bit off there. I'll be so relieved, because at least I haven't snipped the wrong bits.
There's still time.
I know, yes, I know. There we go.
You're snipping just close enough so that you can't see the wire. Well, it's beading thread, so even if you do leave a little bit, it's not going to really irritate too much, is it?
So there we have now, we have the, remove this out of the way. We have got now all of the crimp beads covers onto the crimp beads, okay?
Absolutely fab. Can you see that? Do you need me to hold it up? Yeah, if we just hold that up a little bit. Have a look at this. Look at that. That looks so intricate, but you've really just really quickly created that. Gorgeous. Okay.
Thank you, Becky.
So is this the
now this is really, this is the plaiting with, that's the easy bit in a way. The next bit is when you've got to do the same there as you have here.
Okay, yeah.
Which is just a repeat really of that. So you take your 3 strands, take them over, and then you take the outer 3 and take them over, and you can see now that start. So if I just turn that round, excuse me, you can actually see now how that plaiting is happening. So be a little bit, you know, give yourself a bit of time doing this to make sure that you've got the layers of the gemstones and the sort of sections that they're in, that you've actually got them together.
So you are doing that quite gently. You're not pulling it like you might be doing the hair. You are really gently placing them into place.
And this is the bracelet that I have worn off and on here, but this is instead of 6 strands, this has got 9.
Just really giving it that extra
well,
luxury.
the one that I'd got on the pearls were double holed.
Yeah.
So you've got four holes in it. So, but this is the same effect, but just bigger, and with more gemstones. So it's crossing over as you would a plait, and then
that's really
and then all
easy,
you do then is when you get to the bottom, you've then got the section that you've done at the top.
Yep.
Exactly the same at the bottom. As I say, always measure your wrist, and when you've actually got them all plaited like so, bring that one over as well, and then just make sure that you secure the one in the middle.
Just the middle one?
The one in the middle first, because then you know that you've got to go with the, where's the other bit? With the outer section, you'll put that section in the middle. Just push it there, push it up there a bit, there we go. And as I say, if you can sort of have a little fiddle with it and just make sure that it's how you want it to be, and then just do exactly the same at the bottom as you have with the top.
Absolutely lovely. Really simple, really easy. And the way you've created this super intricate look is really simple plaiting, and you're not pulling at it.
No, you're not. And I think it does sit lovely on the wrist as well. You know, I do try everything on, and and the nice therapy bit is threading all the beads, because you can actually watch telly and not have to think what you're doing.
Oh, that sounds like my kind of jewellery making.
Yeah. So, but don't watch telly when you're trying to do that top bit.
I love it. Now, if you have got this, then congratulations. If you haven't, we are getting really low. But if you're thinking that maybe this is a little bit too bright for you, a little bit too different, we have got another bundle with the same sizes, but just in a slightly different colour combination. As if like magic, they just magically appeared here.
Yeah, and sort of, you know, sort out put the different groups of colours together. So I would put all the pearls together with that one, and then put the greens together, and then put like the sort of crimson pearls together, and then plait that. It would look absolutely stunning. I mean, it would look lovely in sort of blacks and reds and golds as well.
This, I would say, really bold colour, which that is absolutely gorgeous. It's almost got jasper tones to it, hasn't it? And these are all in your plain rounds. So what you can do is, like you said, you can group perhaps all the agate together. Or
yes, or group. I mean, I did them all separate just to show the look, and I think that's a great look for Christmas.
Oh yeah.
Because it would go with your reds, it will go with your greens, it'll go with your golds, it'll go with your blacks.
Let's not go mad, Bex. So
well, if we get the tray as well,
oh yeah,
that'd
brilliant.
be a good idea, wouldn't it? And then we can sort of show
which
the different sizes.
I
mean, most people would have the larger
you,
sizes,
Kaz.
Wouldn't they? In there, bless you.
Yeah.
So I mean,
this is from the starter kit we had earlier on. There are still a couple of those left. So what you do is you will under 2/3.
Yes, yeah.
So you really have got, literally I've just used this section for my wrist, and you've got all of this left in all of the 9 strands. So you could definitely make...
Oh, you could make
loads
a necklace. Maybe have like a segmented necklace where you've got what strands you have left. You've got them sort of going around in like a double strand.
Ooh, I like the sound
so
of
make like a really long lariat one with it.
Yeah.
And then just wrap it round again.
Gorgeous.
And then I think that would be quite nice.
I like that idea a lot. So this whole kit with your 9 strands, only £19.95. And you've got all of these gorgeous colours, really nice, festive colours. Absolutely beautiful.
For 9 strands, that's amazing, isn't it? I mean, that's under £2 a strand, isn't it?
That's crazy. Yeah. I am really excited to try this out because sometimes with certain jewellery making techniques, you might not know how to do a certain weave or a certain knit, but oh my gosh, it goes with my dress. But I know how to plait. Look, it goes with my dress.
It does, doesn't it? It goes with mine too, because there's the black in it, so yeah.
This might accidentally go missing. Absolutely beautiful. Now, stay with us. We're going to be coming back to you really, really shortly, and we are joined now by the star by... So we have already seen and discussed the fact that crimp beads are absolutely essential. We've used quite a few on this one. In fact, we've used, how many? 9 times 2. 18. That's 18. I can do my 9 times table just using my fingers. So we're using 18 on this piece to create this. And this next, star by, you are getting 2 massive bags. You are getting 200 grams in total. These are your vintage crimps. This is EWGC06. Now these really, again, if you are new to jewellery making, these, as you've seen, will hold on beads, they will hold wires together. No matter what you're creating, even if you're doing, say, drop earrings, you'll be needing them to keep in all your wires and any pieces that maybe are a little bit delicate, really giving them that tight grip. Now, the crimp beads that we've used on this piece, just to cover it up, you can't really use them to hold the wires, just because the hole is specifically made to encapsulate these crimps that we've got. So you can't just use them by themselves, you do need these crimps. So these ones here that we've got are the antique bronze. So these are super practical and really, really needed. Now, the antique colour here, really unusual. I really like that. I might get a couple out just to really show you, because you can't properly see. Now, the colour, it's absolutely brilliant, because say you are running low on crimps, you might need some extras, but say you don't have enough, or maybe it's not quite the colour that you're looking for. It's not a problem, because you can use the crimp beads in whatever colour you need. So really, really important there. We've got what? No, you're not. You're getting 4 bags of these. So realistically, bags there. Let's have a little look at the price on these. £12.95. Wow, that's really good because, like I said, for this gorgeous bracelet that you at home will be creating, that Sheila's just showed us how to make, we've only used 18 on this. We've only used 18. So I don't even want to hesitate a guess at how many you're getting in these bags, but let's just say if it was an ice cream topping, it'd be hundreds and thousands. There's loads. So you've only used 18 for this piece, so that just goes to show how far these are going to go. At £12.95, that is absolutely brilliant. And these aren't, you know, they aren't small bags. Like you see, they really are jam-packed. They're the type of thing that I'd like to put into a bowl and sink my hand in. You know, you get that kind of nice massage feeling. Absolutely gorgeous. So we've only got a few of them left. This is 0800 644 655. We really have got really small figures left. You do know that you need them. Congratulations if you've got those. And what do you need to keep your crimp in place? Your crimping pliers. Now these are absolutely lovely because they have got this really thick handle on there and it's got a little bit of a glittery finish.
Oh, it's good, isn't it?
Lovely,
I like
right?
that. I like a bit of glitter. Oh, I've got to have those.
These are the disco crimpers. So again, if you are new or maybe haven't used these before, maybe you're used to doing a different technique in jewellery making, these really simply, you just ply them together and they shut your crimper beads and crimps here really tightly, keeping everything in place. Really large handle on these, which means that if you do have difficulties possibly with your hands or with grip, these are really great, and they are they've got a bit of give to them as well. So there is that. It's going to be nice on your hand, especially if you are using it a lot, then you're not going to be causing yourself an issue. Absolutely essential. And they've got the lovely long handle as well, which is fab. If you do, like I say, have issues with your hands, perfect. The price for this essential and slightly glitzy, let's be honest, tool is £4.95 for this really high-end, high-range tool, because you have got the extra comfort grip there, you have got this little bit of pizzazz. Imagine whipping them out on the train. Oh, these are just my crimping beads, crimper, yeah. That apparently is how I talk on the train. Yeah, these are my crimping pliers. Stop it, Sheila, your challenge with these is interesting.
I know.
Is it all 4 of these strands?
It is.
Wow, look, ooh, pearls. These will be coming up later on in the show, and can I just say, what an absolutely stunning selection of your Keshi pearls. Wow, oh my gosh, can I just point out the blue? Oh my days. Now Dion's my producer, who sorts out all these amazing prizes, all the prices that you have, all the goodies we have. She sorts all that out. She's been to Tunisia. It's her first day back at work and she's been showing me pictures. It's not been making me jealous at all. And that blue, these blue Keshi pearls reminds me of the pool and the sea. Oh, absolutely gorgeous. So these Keshi pearls will be coming with you later, and that is Sheila's challenge shortly. Don't forget, we have got another star buy in only 15 minutes, and it's some gorgeous labradorite. So you've got that coming up just before the break. What are we on now, guys? Are we going to show them? Oh, I was going to use it as a little teaser. A labradorite Malteser. Ooh, whoa, these have got some right chunky ones here. Look at these. If you're a fan of labradorite, as I know so many of you at Jewellery Maker are, these could most definitely be for you.
They would go lovely with my challenge, actually, wouldn't they?
Well, you're not having them.
No, I know.
Yeah, you can ask as politely as you like, Sheila, but...
Okay then, okay.
These
Worth a try.
labradorite will also be coming up with you really shortly. You've got some, well, we'll talk more about these later, but you really have some unusual pieces here, including some drills, some top drilled ones here that you've got. Wow, really chunky. The labradorescence I'm getting off these is crazy, and as per usual, these lights are bleaching it out. But I promise you, the blues that I'm getting off this is absolutely second to none. These will be coming up with you later on. Where are we going? Let's do some boxes. Box. Okay. If you're looking for something to sparkle and dazzle, this really is the one for you. This is your multicoloured zircon. Now, zircon is known for its dazzle, and I promise you, the shine and the brilliance I'm getting off these are absolutely amazing. Now, zircon is really, the brilliance I'm getting is crazy. You really can't see it. I'm just looking now, you can't see it that well. Basically, zircon is double refractive, which in essence means that when the light enters the gemstone, it is split into two. Now, this is really, really rare. No other gemstone does it like this. And these, the brilliance you're getting is amazing. Because it's double refractive, when the light's entering and splitting into two, the work that's been done of these is really meaning that the lights, the faceting, the sort of, the way it's created in these beautiful plain wheels, it's really reacting with it so that the light that's coming off really is bouncing in the eyes. Super, super sparkly, amazing brilliance. You've got 55 carats of this multicoloured zircon. And they are ever so slightly graduated. You're going from about 3x1 mil to 5x2 mil about. So they are ever so slightly graduated, which is brilliant if you want to create perhaps a necklace and you are looking at getting that sort of more delicate to the slightly more chunky, bulky. But it's also great because if you do want to create a pair of earrings, then that's really easy done as well, because you simply take two from the top that are going to be very similar in size, and you can create them like that and just work your way down for a larger piece. Now, the colours I'm getting, let me have a look. Like I say, they are the multicolours. You're getting some beautiful amber tones from this. You're getting some really very, very clear ones, really clear zircon, which we do not see that often at all. You're also getting some almost deep rums in here, like a really nice dark rum. Absolutely gorgeous. Zircon, really, really well known for its amazing brilliance, only seen in this absolutely beautiful piece, and at this price, £12.95. You really cannot go wrong. The shine and the brilliance you are getting off this, you cannot get in any other gemstone. You honestly cannot see what I can see. The brilliance on this is absolutely amazing. Now, there is a queue on the phone lines for these, and I'm not surprised. The colours you're getting are warm, they're autumnal, they are absolutely umptuous, and they really are, for £12.95, a must-have. This is the type of jewel that when you do pop it on, it will get noticed. The lights will refract and reflect inside, and just this burst that you get from it is absolutely gorgeous. Congratulations, there are quite a few people who've been ticking this off, and I'm not surprised. Zircon, also known for being very, very old, older than diamonds. Oldest gemstone on the planet. And you're getting, I know it sounds silly, But with these ones in particular, because of the multicolored, it almost gives me that feeling of really old antiquity. Absolutely gorgeous. Congratulations for getting them. We have got a few left, but we've got to move on. Okay, is it these ones? Oh, on my desk. Oh no, huge ones. They're coming up. Just like to give you a little sneak peek. These are like, wow. These are pretty much the granddads of these ones, aren't they? That was baby and this one's granddad. Look at these absolutely massive spools. Look at the gorgeous colours. Wow, what a colour range you've got on there. You are getting 2,000 metres of nylon threading material here. All of it 0.3 mil, so a really good workable amount. There you are, you're seeing it. Oh, do you know what? Opening this makes me feel like it's Christmas. I'm going to do it up again. Just listen to this. This makes you think of Christmas. Oh. And then you don't even have to fake the smiles with this. It's not like when you get that jumper. Oh, again.
They're stunning colours, aren't they?
Look at the brightness of these colours. I'm just going to go mad and get it all out. I'm going to. So look, you can see the thickness of it a little bit better now. So these are 0.3 mil. Show you a little bit there at the top so you can see the thickness. These colours are beautiful. It is the nylon, which means that it's got this natural sheen to it, really just showing off your pieces. Really thick as well, really thick. Now, unlike if you haven't worked with the nylon thread before, it looks in a way quite similar to the beading thread, but obviously a little bit thicker. Now this nylon cord doesn't have that plastic coating on top, and it's not got the same movability as it. So this is brilliant for threading. And what would you use these nylon threads for?
Well, I've used them too. You can make little rosebuds with them with your needle. You know, if you're doing embroidery and you're sewing gemstones onto any feature pieces, if you roll the silk thread round the needle and then pull it through the thread, it leaves you with tiny little roses.
Oh, I want. Yeah. That sounds really nice. Yeah. Lovely, perhaps for, obviously, to pieces to wear, but also napkin rings, I'm thinking.
Yes, and we do sell the sari silk, and that's a lovely thread to use with the sari silk as well.
Absolutely gorgeous. Beautiful. So you are getting 2,000 metres of this. That is plenty. We are in really low stock. And it'll be even lower when you see this price. £9.99. So much that I can't even control it. It's just falling everywhere. You are getting all of these colours. You're getting a black, you're getting a tan, you're getting a really gorgeous royal purple, greys, white, greens, red, blue. We are going to price slash it, because we've only got double figures left of this. So this is miss it, miss out, get in now. £7.95 for all of these. 2,000. We've got less, we're going down. We've got single figures now. Do get on the phones, do click checkout. If you're not clicking checkout now, then it won't be yours, because we are going to sell out of these. That is KZGP11. £7.95 for all of those. Absolutely brilliant. Congrats if you got them. Say that to me again. It's been 15 minutes. Can only be the star by. Originally found in Labrador in Canada. Have you been? I have. I worked on a cruise ship and we stopped off there for about 3 months, once a week, so I know Labrador very well. This is, it could only be, gorgeous bundle of Labradorite. You have got a big selection here. Now, you've got these huge chunky ones here. Absolutely perfect for pendants because look at the size. Look at the size of this. These ones here are your 400 carats of the center drilled nuggets. They're about 10 by 10 to 14 by 10 mil about. So they are slightly graduated again, not necessarily in order. 400 carats just on this one strand. That's absolutely loads. The next one you've got, and also they are center drilled, which does make it great for stringing on necklaces and that sort of thing. Next one. I like these ones a lot. You've got here, more labradorite, shockingly enough. You've got the 310 carats of your faceted medium nuggets here. So if you have a look, they've almost got a pebble-like appearance to them. And they are approx 13 by 10 mil by 17 by 13 mil. Although we can't obviously guarantee your sizes, we can guarantee you that there is going to be at least 310 carats. And last but not least, we've got these ones, which are your top drills. So great for your drops. These are your drop nugget styles, and these are 220 carats. So you are getting 400 carats of these chunks, 220 of these top drilled, and you've got your faceted nuggets here, 310 carats, all for the price of just £12.95. If you've not worked with labradorite before, this is your time to do it. It's less than £5 a strand, and you really are getting a massive mixture of things with these. Every single time you see a gemstone that is cut in different ways, you can use so many different ideas and different things. So you might think the large ones, the 400 carats, you might think pendants. You might think for your top drill, drop earrings. You might think for these ones, maybe a bracelet on a nice elastic. Absolutely gorgeous, and massive carat weights in this, absolutely huge. And again, if you haven't worked with labradorite before, you can only get labradorescence with this piece, and labradorescence really is these gorgeous blue hues that I'm looking at here. Like I said, I swear you cannot see them under these lights, but I promise you I'm getting massive amounts of almost northern lights, aurora borealis appearance. Absolutely beautiful. All of that for only £12.95. Really great price. There is the queue on the lines. Do stay with us. You could see it a little bit then on that. Oh, hey, you can see a bit of labradorescence just here. Can you see it there? Perfect example. Now, you will just catch it now and again with this piece, but I promise you, I'm getting this all over. Like I say, it is just the lights that bleach it out. Labradorite was voted last year the jewellery maker's favourite, voted by you. And I'm not surprised at all. This cannot be recreated because of that labradorescence. You cannot get, and why would you want to at that price, you cannot get a replica or a synthetic labradorite, because this effect it has is purely natural and created by Mother Nature. Congratulations if you have got those. We're going to go to a really short break, and then we're going to be coming back with inspiration from Sheila. See you in a bit.
I think labradorite, when you think about it, is as beautiful as a diamond because it gives you, for me, more amazement than a diamond. You look at it and it does something really unexpected, like a lightning bolt.
Labradorite is one of those gemstones from JewelleryMaker that is always going to be a top seller. The labradorite that you get from JewelleryMaker has got extreme amounts of labradorescence. The colour saturation is just superb, and that's really indicative of the quality that we can get for you here at JewelleryMaker. It seems to reflect your moods as well. Whatever kind of mood you're in, whatever you put it with, it seems to bring out those gorgeous colours, so it really is a true chameleon gemstone. Even when you've got a pile of emerald that looks like this, even some of the larger gemstones, which are mainly reserved to put into jewellery, if you hold one of the bigger stones up to the light, you'll notice that only part of the gemstone is light and gem-worthy.
Take a generous piece of your beading wire and thread 5 gemstones on. Take one end of your beading wire and thread through the first gemstone and pull tightly, making a circle. Take one end of the beading wire and thread another gemstone on. Then take the gemstone and thread across the middle, exiting out through the opposite gemstone. Thread through the next gemstone so that both ends of the thread are facing the same way up. This will enable you to then carry on threading on both sides of your necklace.
We all know you need the right tools for the job, so here at JewelleryMaker we have designed a kit to make sure you have all the essentials to join in with the fun. With round nose, flat nose and wire cutter pliers, as well as a reamer, tweezers and a bead scoop, you've got everything you need in one place for just $9.95. We provide the tools, you provide the skills.
Hi and welcome back. I hope you made yourself a cup of tea. Or maybe, well, it's lunchtime. Soup and a sandwich, anyone? Soup and a sandwich for a late lunch. Welcome back. So this is Designer Inspirations. I am Becky and I'm joined by Sheila today, being a designer and both inspiring at the same time.
Oh, bless you.
Oh!
We do try.
I know, right?
We're probably very trying, actually.
Well, yeah, probably. Okay, so we are going to be having a little look at the kit that we've given Sheila, and this is the kit that she's going to be using that we're going to see her create some pieces with. And I've got to admit, the piece that she has created with this kit in particular is beautiful, and it's called Downton Abbey style, isn't it? How gorgeous. So we're going to have a little look at what we're getting in this gorgeous kit. Yours all today to take home, and I've heard the price. You're going to be really, really shocked. It's fab. So again, feels like Christmas. Also a bit like a lucky dip. Let's just do this. Monofilament to start off with. You've also got some of your elastic here. You've got some suede, what's
Ultra
this?
suede.
Ultra suede. Oh, so soft. Feels like my golden retriever. This is gorgeous, and I've seen how this has been used. If you've not seen this before or worked with this before, we're going to show you how she's using this in this piece, and it really adds a little bit of texture and a bit of luxury to the backing of her piece. We've got some beading threads here in this absolutely gorgeous kind of antique-y brown colour. You've also got all of the findings that you would need in this beautiful matching colour here. So you've got your shepherd's hook, your crimp beads, you've got your crimps, you've got absolutely loads in there, more than you'll actually need for this project. You've also got, look at this, cream shell pearl frosted rounds. These are big. These are 12 mil. And they've got this absolutely gorgeous frosting colour to them. Really gives you that Christmassy festive feel. And last but by no means ever least, you've got 160 carats of your smoky quartz plain rounds, and these are your 8 mils. How beautiful. So you are getting all of this. You are getting your 160 of your smoky quartz, your cream shell, your beautiful camel coloured ultra suede, and we're using this is going to be used as a foundation for this creation we're going to see shortly with Sheila. And you've also got obviously your organza bags, Which if you haven't bought off us before and you're thinking, oh, they're nice, I wonder if I could give my jewellery away in them. Well, you absolutely can, because as you'll be able to see, possibly not, on the side here, it just says on the tag, handmade gemstone jewellery. So it doesn't have our logo all over it. So you are more than welcome to use these bags to really give a little bit of an extra treat for your pieces. Rotate it. Oh, look at that. I had a second then where I thought, rotate. I know what that means, but it's just not coming to me. So you're getting all of this, including your monofilament and your elastic, as well as your beading thread. So, get on the phones now, because when you see the price, you'll be really, really impressed. When you see the creation, you'll be super, super impressed. When you see Sheila's demonstration, you'll be absolutely gutted, because we probably will have sold out by then. Your price on this today, and today only, £15.95. You are dialing, you are on a little bit of a queue, but don't worry, that will shift pretty quickly, and it is a free phone number. This is AEGC87 for all of these goodies. Get on the phone now, give us a call, because when this demonstration kicks in, you'll be so glued, you might miss out. Beautiful. I'm going to be good and put all these back. 160 carats of that smoky quartz, which is a huge amount, and the weight of them really is something super impressive. So Sheila, I'm going to do a little walk over to you. Yeah, I'm going to come over. I'm going to bring some beautiful shell pearls with me as well.
Well, actually, I found them now, so you're okay.
Well, I was going to casually bring these over like a little side scoop, but there's no need now.
Not found them now.
Please have a little look at what we are learning to make with Sheila right now. Kind of Downton Abbey style necklace. That to me says decadence. It says luxury, and I can see
luxury.
Did I sound proper northern then, Sheila?
You did a bit, but it sounded really good.
It is. Look, even the detail in this, you'll be able to see. You see this suede underneath here? This is your ultra suede foundation. Look at that. Really just adding a little bit of texture and a little bit of a colour pop there as well. We're going to see how to make this right now, and I'm really impressed with that. I love this kind of chandelier effect. I love the movement you get with this.
I love Downton. I love that era of jewellery. It's just so classy, isn't it? And it was quite big. I chose the antique bronze finding because a lot of the jewellery was like that then. You know what I mean? It was that deep rustic colours with lots of pearls, and so yeah, sorry, excuse the pin at the back, that's just to keep it up.
Just to show it. This is definitely an upstairs Downton piece, isn't it?
It is, isn't it?
Definitely.
It's and I've tried it on, and I might have to borrow. I might have to have that.
Borrow. 5-finger discount. Well, you did make it. You did put a lot of work into it.
Well, I mean, what you do need, which isn't in the kit, and that's just a little bit of lace from. I just got some lace at home, and you can get that from any haberdashery or any of the bigger stores, you know, that have a material section, and it's and even on the web, and it's so cheap to buy.
It is really cheap, isn't it?
So I sort of got this black lace at home, so I thought, because I'd got the idea of the necklace in my mind, and I thought, it'd be nice to put some lace with it, really.
I like it, and it does add another texture. Could you perhaps create something like that with another style? Do you know what I mean? Another style of jewellery making. So perhaps if you were to create,
you could use chain. I would imagine. Probably quite a few, maybe 5 or 6 links of the chain joined together.
Yeah.
But that era was very, very lace inspired, wasn't it?
Absolutely.
Lace and pearls, and so that's why. But as I say, you can get the lace from anywhere.
Beautiful.
And it is only a narrow lace, and that's where the ultra suede comes in, because I've started one here, which is the next sort of section from what I'm going to show you now, and it literally is, that's the ultra suede underneath there, if you can see that.
Yeah. So the brown you can see there is the
brown,
ultra
that's
suede
the
that you get in the
ultra
kit. The
suede, yeah.
ultra suede you get in this kit.
And there's quite a lot of it as well, so it will be ideal for, you know, for lots of other projects that you do with cabochons and soutache.
Yeah.
And then all I've done is I've stuck down a piece of the lace halfway. I cut about 1/2 inch of the ultra suede, going right across it, and then I've glued on a piece of the lace.
Great,
okay?
yeah.
And then the next time when that's dry, it was with fabric glue.
Yeah.
And then just pop on the other bit over the top.
And are you overlapping that, or are
I'm
you're just
actually
meeting
getting it into the middle, yeah. And then so once that's stuck, I left it for a couple of hours, and then it was really, really secure.
Brilliant.
And then what you do then, you fold the ends in.
Just to
glue
neaten
that,
it.
just to neaten it up, which I've done on this piece here. So that's now glued. That's now glued.
Brilliant.
And then I've attached some chain then at each end.
How have you attached that?
I've sewn it in.
Good.
So
really secure then.
Once that's dried, then you can just attach your chain, and I use monofilament with that because monofilament is really, really quite strong.
It is.
So I've attached that with the monofilament.
Brilliant.
And then what you do need to do, you need to make your sections here. What I've done with this is you've got your chain, your pearl, and your head pin. So you will take a head pin and you'll put your pearl onto your head pin. Okay, and I've started in the middle with 13 chain links. So count your chain links. So you've got 13 in the middle, then you go down to 11 either side, then 9. So you drop it down 2 links.
Brilliant.
Then
so you're
7. 13, 11, 9, 7, and then 5.
Brilliant. So
And
you're just
then
taking
that
2
then
off.
gives you that sort of V shape in the middle of the necklace.
Beautiful. And by counting, you're making sure that it's perfectly even, and you are getting that. You don't want a slightly wonky one that's kind of up here and looks a bit.
Right. So even if
You'd
you
be
have
really
to count
upset
them a
if you
few
got
times, yeah. So even if you count them a few times, be sure, because it is difficult when you're counting and you've got your basic loop at the bottom to count that as like 1.
To count, yes, I
so
see.
it is just the chain links that you
Just
count.
the chain. Okay, brilliant.
So I've put the pearl on a head pin, and I'm going to make a basic loop now. So if I pop that on the top and then pop it over again at another 90-degree angle.
So if you are new to jewellery making, we're simply doing this on the round-nosed plier, that bit. The round-nosed plier, just to get this really uniform, tight loop.
So as you can see now, we have that loop, that basic loop, okay? And then don't cut it too short, but cut it, I don't know, about almost in line with that sort of section there where you've put it over your...
So if you imagine that's the shepherd hook, you're chopping it just in line, aren't you?
Yes, you are, yeah. And then it gives you a little bit of room then. If we cut that, then get your round nose pliers, bring it round, but don't close it just yet because you're going to attach some chain to it. So if we get the end of the chain, then you pop that onto your head pin, okay? And then close it up. Oops.
Easy peasy, and that's just really holding it.
Yeah, just holding it there. Just make sure that it's sort of holding it together so the chain won't come out.
So you are just making sure it's really tight, because otherwise it can...
Well, otherwise the chain will come out then. So just make sure that you're...
And then it'll be raining pearls.
Yeah.
Which is upsetting.
So make sure that's close together. And then count, if I just move that one out the way now, because I'm working on the other one.
Yeah.
Move that rubbish out the way. And then so we've got 13 in the middle, we've got 11 there, 9 and 7. Then we've got, so then we're going to go the other side, 11, 9, let's just check, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, so there's 9 there, should be 7 there, so we now want, I'm going to do 2 5s.
Brilliant.
Because I've made everything else, but that will then, and then you attach that to your collar. Okay?
Great, brilliant. So you're going to have
so we've
1,
got
2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7,
8,
9.
9. Yeah.
9.
It's always best. You always find that in jewellery making and in flower and in anything you do really making, there's always odd numbers.
Oh, I love odd numbers. I really do. It does create. It's really nice for the eyes. It's lovely.
Well,
it gives you a focal point.
It's symmetrical, doesn't it?
Yeah, it's beautiful.
Is that right? Yeah, because asymmetrical is when it's off the wall a bit, you know?
Yeah, it is. Yeah.
Yeah.
And in these times, especially with Downton Abbey times, oh my gosh, I love it. When's it back?
It's back.
No. Oh, sorry. Yes, it is. However,
She's missed it.
No, I haven't. It's because I'm not allowed to watch it at the moment.
Right.
It's rubbish. But I'm going to catch up.
Because of the shifts you're on.
Yeah, because of the shifts I'm on. And I've tried to speak to people about it, saying, well, can I be on? Because Downton Abbey's that night.
You'll have to do
Can't get
catch-up.
back to Chester that time.
So all I'm going to do, I'm going to
talk to the big boss.
I'm going to count 5 now, which is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So grab the one above the 5, obviously, which is the 6, and then just snip that, and then just take that away, and then there you have your next link. So that's your last link. That's your
shortest one.
That's your shortest one, and then pop on a jump ring. Don't close that up just yet because that's got to be attached to the lace. Okay, so you can actually leave them
Brilliant.
undone. Okay.
Yeah.
But before we do that, we're attaching some
If you smoky
quartz, and we've got 1, 2, 3. If we measure that in half, like so, that's where the pearl section in the middle is going.
I see.
Okay.
So if we have a little look at this one, you've just used 1, 2, 3, 5 of the smoky
5,
quartz
going across
on each side. So you're using 10 in total, which is crazy because in this kit you're getting 160 carats worth of that smoky
you
quartz.
get so much more.
You must have had loads left
over.
over.
Oh gosh, yeah, you can make earrings and a bracelet. Let me just thread this back through now. It's anything with monofilament, there we go. So I'm just now attaching with a needle, obviously you will need a needle. So I've got 3 on there now. It's come out again now. There we go. Thread that through. So I'll now get another smoky quartz and make sure that your needle will go through your gemstone. Okay?
Yeah.
So that goes through. And then just stitch onto the ultra suede through your lace and secure it.
The ultra suede really is perfect for this because you are just gliding through. It's not a really tough fibrous piece.
No, it's not.
That you're fighting against. You're very much playing with it, aren't you?
Well, and I mean, obviously, you have to make sure that you've got it through. Put a few stitches through it, and also with the smoky quartz, because the hole's quite a large hole, you can actually take it back through. If I find the hole, you see the needle.
So you can go through a few times then.
Go through a few times, and then
you're just making sure it's completely stuck.
So there we've got 4. Where are we now? So if we measure half again, we can put 1 more on, and then I'll show you how to do the section in the middle.
Absolutely beautiful. So just this piece that we're doing here is just finishing off this kind of choker section here. So really simply, we use the ultra suede underneath. Now the ultra suede, you said you used about 1 inch, didn't you?
About an inch.
About half an inch thickness.
So I've got loads of that left as well.
Because with the ultra suede, you are getting 8 by 5 inches, 8.5 inches, sorry, by about 4.25. So you've got a lot of that left over as well.
I've got a lot of everything left.
So really easy then to create a bracelet with this look, isn't it? Even if you just want to do the choker design as a bracelet.
Well, you can even just do a basic ladder weave with the or a right angle weave with some of the smoky quartz and the pearls, which would look stunning.
Stunning,
yeah.
Absolutely. So this really is a good pack for having extra bits, because like we said, we've only used 10 of the smoky quartz. We've got 160 carats worth of that, and we've only used how many? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. We've only used 15 of those shell pearls, and you've got a really long strand of these, absolutely huge. So let's have a look at 15 on here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Half, just under half you've used. So you've only used this amount. for the whole thing.
I mean, absolutely, yeah. And those pearls I love them.
Huge, aren't
They've got sort of luxury look to them. I mean, pearls
love
are
the
luxurious
smokiness.
anyway. I mean, I'm a pearl addict. I love pearls, but they're like a matted finish, aren't they?
Absolutely
Stunning.
gorgeous. It really is. The kind of smoky. It's absolutely beautiful. They look touchable.
Yeah. Well,
Do you know? Does that sound strange? Probably. But they are. I want to stroke them and touch them.
Yeah. I'm trying to think of a word to describe what I'm trying to describe, if that makes any sense. It's
Do you want me to find a thesaurus?
Go on then. Go on then.
Dion thesaurus, please.
Go on.
Absolutely.
A matted pearl. What on earth would it? Yeah. What
matted.
Would they?
Oh, I don't really. The word matted.
Matted's not right, is it?
The word
No.
matted makes me think of me when I was younger, and this is before I'd discovered straighteners. My hair is very, very, very curly because my mum's from the Caribbean, so she has very, very curly hair. And she used to say that my hair was like matting, like coconut matting. I used to, having your hair brushed?
Oh, I bet it was. Yes.
Oh, it was horrible. But so these aren't quite matted, are they?
Right, okay.
Frosted.
Frosted.
Frosted. They're not really though, are they? What you need to do is get these home and then
see them.
send
Yeah.
in the word that we're looking for.
Definitely.
These are really, really low. We have got only double figures of these left now, so really, really low. At £15.95, think about it. You're getting all of this, including your findings and these beautiful shell pearls, as well as the smoky quartz, which are always quite a high price. All of that for only £15.95. Really, really good saving on this. If you were to buy all these individually, I promise you it will be a lot more. So absolutely great bargain there. And you get this great piece that you can make and create and switch around a little bit and do yourself. Fabulous.
Right, now I'm just going to do the section in the middle now, which is the pearl, sort of like a pearl rose, isn't it?
Rose,
Really?
yeah, pearl flower.
So that's you start off with, move that bit out of the way in the needle. Need to go back there in a bit. And then just get 3 of your pearls on your beading thread, on your monofilament, sorry, to start off with. And then bear with me with this because it's quite light against the background. So I'm going to just move that a bit while I can see to put it smooth. If I move that, don't fall off. There we go. Just so that I can see the monofilament going through the pearl, because, and then this I find is the best way to sort of do a flower. So if you've got, you get the other end, wherever that's gone.
So you've literally just stranded
I've stranded 3 pearls on, and this does happen with monofilament.
And then with the monofilament, you've gone back through one of them.
I've gone back through one of them. So it's made that shape.
So you've
So I put
created
3 on, and then I
here a little triangle then,
yeah,
haven't you?
So I'd got 3, and then I took the thread on the right side, threw across onto the very first one I've done, which
Brilliant.
gives you that. Now that there is going to be the centre pearl. I can move that back now. That is going to be the centre of the pearled flower.
Okay, yep, so I see.
So if I now add
central
another
piece.
3, 1, as you can see the shape forming now. 1, go through, try the other way.
That is a really good tip, actually. If you are new to jewellery making, or perhaps you've not worked with these shell
You always
pearls
ream them
before,
first if you've got the chance.
if you aren't managing to get through, then you can use the reamer, which you've got in your starter kit. If you've got that before, congrats, you can use that, or maybe you've got one at home, just to make that hole a little bit bigger.
Okay, so now I've put those other 3 on. Okay, now what I've got to do now, I've just got to hold them up like that, keep that one in the middle, take that strand now, if I hold that down you can actually see now how that's going to form, and then take that strand in my right hand, pop it through, and then you've got your other strand there, and then pull it together.
So you've gone back through that shell pearl, and that's giving you this almost centre to your flower, isn't it?
If I just now, hang on, you really do have to pull it really tight
But
to get your centre
That's
get your
gorgeous.
pearl there.
But thankfully the monofilament's really strong and it can handle that,
really,
can't it?
It's really strong. And then what you do then is what you need to do, you need to get that thread to join with the thread there that's coming through that pearl. So this is the one in my right hand. If I push that through, now through into that pearl where it's going to join that one, and pull it, and then that secures, whoops, there we go. Have to really, really pull hard. And then push that one up in the middle there, because that has to sit on the top. So if you push that one in the middle, okay, then thread that back through again, and then tie it.
So literally, if you can't really see this, don't worry about it, because it is difficult with the monofilament and obviously with this background. But literally, when you get it home, have a little go, and you'll be able to see when you're at the ends, you will literally just be able to see which one it needs to be thread through. It almost shows you itself in a way, doesn't it?
Yeah, you can actually do it with the beading thread, but it's not as you can see now. Now I'm tying that, you can see that section in the middle now.
And the monofilament's great, isn't it? Because it doesn't disrupt the look of it.
No, it doesn't. No, it doesn't. It's just a case of pulling and pushing it until you get it sitting right. Okay, and then that section then sits in the middle.
Absolutely
there,
brilliant.
in the middle.
So the thing, yeah, you can see that now perfectly, can't you?
And then what you do then, you sew that on to your necklace base with your ultra suede, and then you carry on the opposite side doing the rest of your 5.
Would you thread it through, would you sew it on with the monofilament?
So I will probably catch that. If I've got enough, I won't I won't disturb that yet. I will, if I've got enough thread, I'll pop that through there, and then I'll take a stitch under there, and then I'll secure that. Just secure that. If I take that off there now for a minute, if I just secure this thread here, because I don't want that to come undone.
Yeah.
So if I just put a few stitches in there, thread the monofilament back through again, because it's so light, you can't see it under these lights.
No, it's these lights are a nightmare. It will be easier at home.
So therefore, so if we pull that now and then just secure that, just put a stitch in the back there just to keep that thread.
To
keep that thread secure. I mean, obviously at home you'll spend a little bit more
time
doing that. So if I just leave that now, I can snip that off.
Lovely.
And then because I've got quite a bit of thread here, now I can then attach that into the middle.
Just carrying on with what you've got.
Just carrying on with the thread. So if I pop the monofilament through again, there we go. And then just, obviously it's a little bit, there we go. So that's now sitting in the middle.
Brilliant. You'll be so glad to know this, Sheila, I am. We've just had a text in from Yvonne.
Oh.
Yvonne in Paisley. Paisley, what a beautiful place.
It is, isn't
gorgeous.
it? I've never been, you know, but my friends have been and they said it's gorgeous.
Well, Yvonne in Paisley, thank you very much for getting in touch. She says that she's actually got these shell pearls, and they have got a velvet look.
That's the word, Yvonne.
That is exactly it, Yvonne.
That's exactly it.
Yvonne, human thesaurus, thank you so much for that.
That's exactly it,
because that's been really annoying.
It has, yeah.
Velvet. So these shell pearls, get them home. Velvet feely appearance to them. Absolutely gorgeous. Thank you so much, Yvonne, for that. That's brilliant.
Yvonne. It was really bugging me because
I know
was
it was
thinking
annoying me.
I know exactly what I'm trying to say.
Matted wasn't right.
No, matted wasn't right. But velvet. That's
gorgeous.
It. So just secure that section in the middle with some of the sort of thread that you've got left.
Yeah.
Okay. And then carry on. Then I don't know whether we've got time for me to carry on to.
Yeah, don't worry. We've got 25 minutes.
Okay.
About.
So. Oh yes, because I've got to carry on with the other bit. I don't know what I'm talking about.
Don't try and rush off, Sheila. You're not going anywhere.
Oh, it's just so frustrating when you can't get the thread. So there we go. That's better.
Don't worry, we'll edit it out. It's fine.
No, you can't. It's live. It's live.
What? You haven't told me. It's live.
You can't edit it out.
Oh, nightmare.
So if I just secure that once more, then, and then we'll pop on the other 5. There we go, just secure that a bit. I mean, obviously at home you'll secure it a bit more, but as long as we can keep it all together.
Yeah. So literally the monofilament that we've used to connect these shell pearls together, you're just carrying on. We're not adding any extra. If you've given yourself enough, you'll be able to just sew that in and really keep it in place. Really keeping it super neat, isn't it?
Super, super neat. Right, I'm just going to do another one here.
Monofilament, again, as we have said, if you haven't worked with it before for one reason or another, it is really strong, but it also, as you can tell, is really transparent, which is brilliant. If you're perhaps, maybe you haven't sewed in your jewellery before and you're a little bit worried about what it'll look like, monofilament, you don't have to worry, because it has got that clarity to it. So you're not going to notice if maybe you've gone over the same bit a couple of times, because it is this clearness. So absolutely perfect for this, and great for new people. Don't be afraid that we've got a needle and monofilament out. It really is something that you can try and not be afraid to, because you're not going to be really found out really quick that maybe you haven't worked with this before, and that's what we all hate, isn't it? Being found out.
I know it keeps coming out of the. I think it's because I'm near the end of it now. But
it's because it knows. There's a camera pointing at you.
There we go. If we push that now, and I'll try and secure that at the back, and then we can move on then. Try and move on to the next bit. Stay in there, please.
Now, we haven't got many of these left, so really important now that you do get on the phone lines. 0800 644 655. Do not forget, check out. So important. I know that quite a few of you, maybe if you are new to the internet, or maybe you've not been doing it on our website for very long, do remember, check out and do it regularly. A couple of reasons. One, you're guaranteed to get it then. If you're checking out and you've got it in the basket, you'll definitely get it, and we'll be able to deliver that to you. But also, what if your computer crashes, or I've got a really dodgy lead on my laptop, and if I move and it comes out, my whole computer goes, and that means that everything out of your basket will probably go as well. So do check out regularly.
So I'm here again. I'm threading a needle now with some longer thread, but for some reason.
So this is your longer monofilament, is it?
This is my longer monofilament now, which I will actually go back through there with it. But
lovely.
And then the next section we're on to is actually attaching the chain links to the lace.
To the kind of choker lace.
To the choker lace, yeah.
Ultra suede piece here.
You might be better with a bit of black cotton actually. Although the monofilament's great and it's strong, you can actually see the cotton when you're working with it at home, but at home it will be easier. Right, okay. Let's take that back through there then, and then I'm now going to start to attach. I'll just secure that. Make sure you put a knot in the bottom of your
monofilament.
And then just take it through gently, because if you pull it too hard, you're likely to pull the monofilament back out again. So
and also you don't want to change the shape of this beautiful flower piece you've just created either, if you're pulling too hard.
That's a little bit more secure. You might even be able to get, no, you can't actually get them through the pearls again, but if I'm going to go through there now to try and secure it finally, and then we're ready to do the...
Absolutely lovely. Already it's coming together. It comes together really quickly, doesn't it?
I mean, if you're doing it at home, you would obviously take a little bit more.
A bit more time,
but if I can now pull that up there, that should secure that section in the middle. It still needs a little bit more securing on that section there. But then what you do then is just add the rest of your smoky quartz. About how far are we? About there, yeah. So it's the sewing bit that takes
a bit of the time.
Takes a little bit of the time, but you've got to show it just to see how it actually goes. How it actually finishes. But there we go. It's got caught in the lace. Turn that round.
I love the colour combos you've got. Just seeing you work in that smoky quartz.
It's lovely with the ultra suede, isn't it?
It really is.
You'll have to excuse the monofilament.
It really is. It does just pick it up, and because it is that smoky quartz, the way that the colour of the ultra suede behind really does reflect through.
Yeah, it does. It reflects that Downton sort of, I don't know, look, doesn't it? Because it is. There was a lot of dark sort of jewellery, but it had got a lot of sparkle. The bases were like coppers and bronzes,
Yeah,
weren't they?
absolutely.
But they'd always got a lot of sparkle and a lot of sheen, and
It's gorgeous, isn't it?
And like, pearls. I mean, pearls were big in that
Love it.
era. So there we go, we're nearly there.
Beautiful. Now, if you are watching this and you're thinking, oh, I'm not quite sure how to do that, or I wonder if I could change it a bit by doing something else, do feel free to text us in any questions that you would have for Sheila. Really simple. The text is, make sure you start your text with JM Studio, all one word, and the number to text in on is 60777. That's 60777. Just start your message with JM Studio, any questions you might have for Sheila, or any ideas perhaps. If you've got some ideas, if you look at this and think, oh, I like that, but I might maybe change the lace for something else, feel free to give us your ideas and your own inspiration.
Well, you could actually just do it with your pearls, really.
Yeah.
But the reason I added the lace, because that's what they used to wear in.
No, you're so right.
Yeah, in that sort of time, didn't they?
Oh yeah, definitely.
So, hang on, just bear with me.
It really is very Downton, and I like that.
Right to the very end now. Then I think I will have to go back, because what you have with the pearls in the middle, you've got a bit of weight in there.
Yeah.
So you do need to make sure that section is secured.
Just so it sits really nicely against the neck.
Does. I can feel it. It just needs that little bit more sewing done to it. But
so if you do feel that kind of dip in the weight to it, you just literally put in a few more
stitches.
stitches.
That is much more secure, because I was doing it. So what I'm going to do now, I think, just to secure it, I'm going to put some monofilament through the pearls, which I think what I did when I made it first, and then take it through with the needle afterwards and secure it, and then we can move on then to the very last section. I'm going to snip some of these sections off here.
Just to neaten them up.
Just to neaten them up.
Again, make sure you're not snipping this in the wrong place.
Oh, there we go, move that over there. But this is a good idea to actually get your sections sort of ready and to get them how they should sit. Okay, and then in the middle of the lace there, I actually got it in the centre of the rose, and then started to hook on the bottom section of the pearls.
So where the centre of this rose is, directly down is where you're going to start
with number 13.
With the 13 links here. So you've got 13 and then 2 each time to get this absolutely gorgeous triangle graduation.
Okay, now then, this will work.
Determination is key.
Yeah, I'm not going to give in. I'm going to structure it until it won't be loose. Bear with me.
So really good that you can just see here how sometimes your pieces might need a little bit of extra work done to them, but it's great because Sheila's not using a technique that we haven't seen. We've seen her use it throughout. So she's just strengthening that and giving it a little bit more, so that the weight of these gorgeous shell pearls, really, you know, they are huge, they are really big, but that's then going to sit really nicely against the neckline.
I'm fighting with the monofilament.
Don't have an argument with the monofilament.
No. When I was doing it at home, I thought, oh, I hope this, there we go. It's just getting the knot, there we go. Now, I might get it through that pearl there, because that pearl hole does look. No, but if the needle was thinner, which I did have a thinner needle at home, but the story behind that is I dropped my box on the floor and everything went everywhere. So the needle's somewhere on the floor under all my equipment.
Don't stand on it when you get home, Sheila.
I won't. No.
Do you walk around in
this
slippers?
Is feeling better now.
Have you got slippers at home?
Protective
footwear for the needles.
But last week I had my grand dog.
Your grand
my
dog.
grand dog.
Love
while
that.
they were away, and so of course I had to pick up every little bit of wire. You know what wire's
Just in
like.
case.
Wire sort of goes everywhere, doesn't it?
Yeah,
now
it really
that's
does.
feeling a little bit more secure now. So it's just a case of getting in there, and there we go. So I was really quite paranoid about the dog picking up, you know, bits of wire and jump rings that fly everywhere.
Yeah, I'm not surprised. You don't want a few of them being chewed.
No, I thought, oh gosh, they can't come home and have the dog being at the vet's, you know. Right, okay then, we're there now. Just going to secure that. So that now is quite secure.
Lovely.
Turn that round and then just keep pulling that until that section fits in there. I'll do one more. You've been very patient.
Just to make sure.
Just to be sure, to be sure.
Was that an Irish accent?
That was a bit of an Irish accent there,
I
wasn't
like
it?
that. I
Did
felt
it
like I was in
sound?
Dublin.
Did you? I've been to Dublin, round the Guinness factory.
I've been in the Guinness factory as well. Did you go up to the top?
Yes, we went all the way round with
really
some
nice.
friends, and I remember when I came out, you get half a pint of Guinness, don't you?
Oh yes, you do.
And I couldn't find my friends, and he turned around and he said, "Sheila, my darling, you're going the wrong way."
Oh no.
There we go. So we can now put that on a bust.
Yeah. Have we got one?
Yeah, have we got a
Shall I
white one
steal-
anywhere?
have we got a
did
white
have them.
one?
It's behind you.
It's behind
It's
you.
behind you.
Theatre.
If I just snip off all these little sections of monofilament.
Absolutely great being able to see you do it in real time.
In
and
real life.
Yeah, in real life. There's not a lot of here's one I made earlier. Let me
So,
pop that on for
if
you.
we sort of pop that on around there.
And you've used the toggle clasp on
I
this.
have with this one, only because in the findings pack there was only one, so we really need to sort of hold that at the back, really.
Pop my finger there
Just
for a minute.
to keep that. I might put it on. Is it the same as that one?
No,
Yeah.
this one's actually slightly different, this toggle.
Yeah, it is, isn't it? Because I
Have a
meant
look
the
with the
actual. Yeah. Okay, so we're now ready to attach. I'm wondering if we've got a better bust than this one.
So we've used a different clasp on this, kind of a bit of a naughty nautical, and this
Bit of a
one's got your
naughty
toggle clasp.
Let me
Put a pin in.
I'll put a pin in there because it's a choker. It needs to sit properly, doesn't it?
Yeah.
So you've got to have that proper look. So if you want to pop that in there for me, if you can, darling. And then
Yes,
I
not a
can
problem.
start
Yeah, you
to-
carry on with that.
Okay.
I'll
so
try
then
not to pin
move all
myself.
this out the way and move that out the way. Tidy up. And then all of these sections that we've made, that I made earlier, are now going to be attached onto the necklace.
Mm-hmm.
So, you're having a bit of trouble with that?
Yeah, I am.
Shall I hold it?
Yeah, go on.
There you go.
You don't have to do this.
You don't have to do this.
You have to do this at home.
No.
I still can't do it.
No, it's a bit.
That's it. Oh, that's it.
Oh, there you go.
There we go.
I'm frightened to touch it now.
Good.
So underneath there, look, you can see in this particular case where the lace is. You see those little. Let me turn that round.
Yeah.
If you can see the little points on the end of the lace there.
Little eye loop type things.
Okay.
Yeah.
So I'm going to get the centre section, which is,
This
excuse the
toggle
needle at the
clasp.
back.
Excuse the needle.
Excuse the needle. But because it's a choker, you need to. So I need to get a bit of lace in the section. I might have to turn that round.
Yeah, go ahead, take
can
it
I do
with
that
you.
over here so I can see
Not
that?
a problem.
Easier, isn't it?
So
then?
we're literally
Sorry.
just creating these sections here and attaching these on with the jump ring that we attached to the end
So-
of your loop earlier.
So if we just attach
So we're doing the
those
13 first.
Do the
13 first on
yeah.
the longest. So that's the longest centrepiece.
See, so that then, because it will sit.
Beautiful.
We turn that round.
Gorgeous.
Sorry, darling. It's we could do with it. Should we take that pin out of that one now?
Yeah.
And then we can put that in there, and then it'll be easy, won't it?
That would be much easier.
Yeah.
She says.
She said.
Wrestling with the pin. Who put this in? The macho man. Blight. Did you? Muscles.
So now that should go in now, and then if we keep that really pulled up, and then we can see it go down a little bit. There you go.
Yeah, that's it. That's a better one. There we go.
That's-
No, it's not.
No, it's not.
Yeah, it is.
You have a chat. I'll take. Shall I?
So do not forget, we haven't got many of these, and we have got a different colourway on this coming up for you. So if you are interested in creating this look, but maybe with something a little bit more striking, that is coming up for you really, really shortly.
So right, there we go. I think. Oh, no, we're not.
I'll just hold it, shall
You'd
I?
hold it be easy, wouldn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah. It's only because it's a choker style that you need. Right now we're on 11 now, so we'll open up the
So
jump
don't
ring
forget,
again.
every time you're going down, you're just taking two
You're
of
taking
the
two
chains.
down. Yeah. So well, I could do it on here, couldn't I? That'd be easier.
Yeah, if you want to. Do you
Wouldn't
want
it?
me
Would
to
be
pop
much
this
easier,
up?
wouldn't it, than struggling there? Why didn't I think of that in
Yeah,
the first
just make
place?
sure we can still see it.
So let's undo it. We'll undo the clasp because poor Kaz is trying to get the camera angle, isn't she? So
She's a pro.
there
Kaz
we
can
go.
handle it.
So there's the 13 in the middle, which will now pop that back on. There we go, secure that one, and then just
Closing the jump ring.
closing the jump ring, and then we need number 11 now. So let's, I think
So you're
that's
doing
number
11 on
11.
either
1, 2,
side.
yeah, that's 11.
So not forgetting when you're using these jump rings that you are opening it and closing it like a door, aren't you? Not like
You
a clam.
are, yes, absolutely.
Like a door.
Yeah.
So you can see Sheila's doing that now. It literally just means that it's keeping its strength and you're also not knocking it out of shape either.
So that's 11.
Yeah.
We find 9, that one's got hooked. That's number 9, I think. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, that's 9. So what you're doing is every little section that's that little diamond shape at the bottom of that particular lace.
Yeah.
Then
Obviously, if you're not able to get this exact lace, what you are looking for if you are going to go out and buy some lace specifically for this project, do just make sure you've got ones with little eyelets like this, little sections that you can loop into it. But you can, you know, it doesn't have to be this exact lace, obviously. Anything that's got little loops, little bits that you're able to just pop into, that's what you're going to be looking for.
There we go, so that's 9. So we've got 13, and then we've got 11, then we've got 9, then we've got 7 here.
Gorgeous.
7, and then the 5, and then you just do a mirror image then the other side.
Beautiful.
There we go.
Absolutely gorgeous. Just whilst you're finishing that off
Yeah,
for us,
that's fine.
Sheila,
Yeah, that's
I'm just going
fine.
to move across
Here we
to
go.
this. This is your alternate colour. And what a colour it is. You've got in this again, your findings, huge amount of findings.
The red and the black's lovely, isn't it, as well?
I know, gorgeous.
It's gorgeous.
We'll show you a slide of your findings in a moment. You've got 3 sets of antique bronze earring hooks. You've got, gosh, you've got absolutely loads in here. You've got crimps, you've got head pins, toggle clasps, you've got eye pins, head pins, loads and loads and loads extras that you'll want for this. You've also got your monofilament here, which, how much would you say monofilament we've used for this piece? I know, really hard to say, right?
Mean, when you think how much monofilament is on a reel.
On a reel.
I mean, there's loads of it, isn't there?
Yeah.
So I mean, I don't know how. A metre at the most, I would imagine.
Gorgeous. So we have got 80, is it? 80 metres of the monofilament. Let's double check that for you. You've also got your elastic here. As well as that, you have got your beading thread also, which is in, again, the beautiful kind of antique bronze colour. Now, let's get on to the fun bit. You have got black onyx and your red quartz facets here. These are super sparkly, super luxurious, and super sweet. You've got here your absolutely beautiful red colour quartz, 225 carats, and with your black onyx, 130 carats. Please look at the sparkle on these. This faceting on these are gorgeous. This really is just to make this piece slightly more stand out, slightly more pop at a tiny, tiny price. £15.95 again for this set, which is fantastic, especially when you think of the work that's gone into these to get this faceting on every single individual one of these with your onyx and with your red quartz. Great thing about this set as well is you have got the quartz in here. Now, we all know that on the Mohs scale, quartz is really high up. It's kind of around the 7, 8 target line, which means that these will be great for perhaps if you want to wear them on a daily basis as a day wear thing. You don't have to be too worried that they're going to, damage or anything like that. Absolutely fabulous at £15.99. That is MHGC13, just to give it a real luxurious, different pop of colour. Fab. Gorgeous. So
that's just the section
threaded
in
the
middle.
extras on.
Yeah. So we hold that up, And you can see
And
that.
look at this. Well done, Sheila. Created
So
that
that's
in,
the-
what, about 30 minutes?
Yeah, I mean, I know I'd staged it a little bit, but yeah.
That is absolutely fab. Absolutely beautiful. Sheila, thank you so much for showing all of that. Now, we will be coming back to Sheila for little bits and bobs. Don't forget, you can text in your questions, JM Studio, and then 60777. But we are coming to you now with a double star buy.
Ooh.
Ooh. We are starting off with a box of little goodies. Your star buy. Now, star buy is basically something that you're gonna need. It's something that's a bit of a treat, but it's also something that's a great, great price. So we're starting off with this gorgeous box here. Let's have a little look at what we've got in here. This is your Designer Inspiration detailed finding box. Great storage box initially because you've got these little compartments and they are movable. I'm going to show you. Please don't all roll into each other. So you can just slide them out, and along here you'll be able to see the different sections where you can plonk them in, just making them the right size for whatever you are going to pop in. Not only are you getting the box, you are getting all these findings inside. I'm going to show you some of these now. Have a little look. You've got a still image of absolutely everything there. You have got sterling silver in these pieces. Gosh. Look, I'll show you some of these. These are like little disco balls. These are your sterling silver faceted beads. Look, little disco ball there. So pretty. These ones are your little ones. You've got 4mm these ones. And you've got 40 pieces of these, sterling silver. Absolutely beautiful, really good quality. You've also got the larger ones. I'll show you the larger ones just for a little size comparison here. These ones are your 5mm, so a little bit bigger, a little bit chunkier if you see in comparison to the other one. A little bit more eye-catching, a little bit more noticeable. You've got, I love, these would go really well with the Downton theme actually. Have a little look at these. These are beautiful. These are rose gold plated copper faceted cubes, and these are 3.5mm. You're getting 72 of these. Now the beautiful thing about these is obviously they do look a little bit different, but also they're absolutely great with that colouring. Your rose gold, and it is copper, which means that it's got that strength there. You've really got the strength behind this. Absolutely gorgeous. You've got some tiny, tiny ones here. If I get these out, they'll go everywhere, so I won't. But these are tiny ones, little sterling silver ones yet again. I've got to show you these barrel types. Oh my goodness. Stunning. These little barrel effects, look at that. It's got this gorgeous glittery shine to it. Now this isn't something that's been added on. This is something that's been indented into it. These are your 925 sterling silver drum carving spacer beads. I have not seen these before. You are getting 20 pieces of these sterling silver. Absolutely gorgeous. So you are getting 6 different types of your spacer beads here, of your findings, for this brilliant price. £34.95. You've got sterling silver in this, and you've got quite a bit of it. These are to add luxury to your piece, to really give a little bit of something extra. You're also getting the box included in that with your movable dividers. This really is a useful piece, not only for the gorgeous findings that you're getting, but once you do use them, reuse this box for anything you might have. Plenty of space in here for spools or absolutely anything. They are flying out, and I've got to leave it there. I'm so sorry. There are a few left, so do stay on the phone lines. $10 strands. If you're looking to really stock up, to really get loads of difference, loads of texture, loads of luxury, this is for you. Only the price on this is absolutely amazing. Do you get the price on? It's under £30. Under £30 for 10 strands. You've got absolutely loads in this. You've got some pyrite, you've got some shell pearls, you've got some amethyst. What's this? Is this, got some quartz. What's this one? This is gorgeous. Crackled agate in multicoloured, 160 carats of that you've got. You've got frosted shell pearls in a number of colours, and these absolutely gorgeous pop in the face of saffron with these yellow shell ovals. All of this for less than £30? Let's do it. £19.95 for 10 strands is amazing. You've got 160 carats of your crackle agate, 120 of your steel colour coated hematite here. Absolutely cold to touch, beautiful. You've got 40 carats of your red and green agate as well. And you've got 370 carats of your amethyst. I know amethyst, a massive favourite with many. My birthstone, February's birthstone, and this is a really delicate lilac-y amethyst. Absolutely beautiful. Almost milky tones, opaque at some places and tray transparent at others. £19.95. That is less than £2 a strand. Think about this. How much would it be for this long strand of amethyst? How much would that be? And that is 370 carats. You're getting this in this kit for less than £2. Use your code at the top of the screen. It is DGGC72. That is like a discount code. If you were to buy all these separately, I guarantee you it would be a heck of a lot more than this £19.95 price tag. Guaranteed. So imagine that's like a little voucher code that you've got. It won't be available forever, only until 9 o'clock. Do not forget as well, in just a few minutes, we've got price avalanche. It means we're going to start off with your high end and we are going to break it down. I can guarantee you that everything we have will either be the same price as the thing before or cheaper. So great for you. Maybe you've just been paid and you're looking for a high buy. Stay with us from the beginning. If you've only got a few pennies left, maybe you treated yourself over the bonfire weekend, then you've got just a few cheap, bargain prices. What was we saying then? Sheila's challenge. Sheila's challenge. Sheila is working away. We don't give her a break here. We don't. We like to work her. You are getting these gorgeous Keshi pearls. Keshi pearls in stunning, gorgeous shapes there. We're going to be coming to these really soon. I've just heard that on that 10 strand bundle we have not got many left at all, double figures, so make sure you are clicking checkout right now because I know a lot of you do have them in the baskets. We're coming to these Keshi pearls really soon and we're seeing what Sheila's created also.
You can now keep in touch by liking JewelleryMaker UK on Facebook. Get interactive with JewelleryMaker.
You can make your own call using the bead reamer from the toolkit. Take a length of wire. Holding your reamer, firmly anchor the wire onto the handle. Then wrap the wire around the reamer until you have the desired length. Snip off any unwanted excess.
You can now keep in touch by following JewelleryMaker on Twitter. Get interactive with JewelleryMaker.
Buying jewellery online from us has just become even easier with our new streamlined checkout service. We've made some little changes to make our website more accessible for all of the different ways you shop online, and now it's even easier using a mobile phone or tablet. Once you have added your items to your shopping basket, you can decide to check out now or save for later. Saving an item for later means you can easily find them in your own time, but don't forget to check back soon, as all our items are selling fast. One of just a few changes that will make buying jewellery from us even easier.
Amethyst is a gem which you can get in so many different colours, so many different shades, so many different clarities, and at JewelleryMaker we're lucky enough to have pretty much every single imaginable example of amethyst, whether it's natural Coloma Mine Zambian amethyst or whether it's going to be really highly prized lavender amethyst. And it's a gemstone which people have heard of. It's a household name. It's a gemstone with so much heritage, and it's worn by people of all ages, from all classes of society, and it's a fantastic gem to own.
You can now watch clips from JewelleryMaker on our YouTube channel. Get interactive with JewelleryMaker.
Once your gemstones leave the laboratory, it's then down to the quality control process. This is a really stringent process which is completed by Raleigh and by Ithaca. Random strands are taken from each one of the lots, and you get the average size, carat weight and length of each strand. And this is done so that you know the information that you see on your screens is correct.
Welcome to Price Avalanche! Look at the slide, Christmassy behind. I like indeedy. Absolutely great, this bit. We're going to start high and we're going to knock it down. Imagine an avalanche. Loads comes at once and then it's going to less and less. Do remember, we haven't got a large amount of everything. That's why it's on this price avalanche. We've only got a few left, so we are pushing them out so we can make space for new things. Don't forget, we've got Sheila's challenge coming up with this gorgeous Cashew Pearl bundle. I'm also getting a hand delivery from Scott. Yeah. Oh, is this a star buy?
Yeah, it is.
Scott, you bring me all the best presents. Yeah. Look at this. In fact, holding it like this makes them look as gorgeous and as delicate as they are. We've got these star buy coming up really shortly. Do stay tuned, and do not forget, after our price avalanche, a whole hour of under £10. So, I know, treats galore. Under £10, that's stocking fillers, but with a really great quality. So, fabuloso. We're going to go quick, because this is an avalanche. Come in here, this is new improved formula, slow dry art clay. And this is your silver. You've got 20 grams worth here. If you haven't worked with silver clay before, I think it's absolutely magical. I can't actually understand how it's created. But basically you can make your own pieces, you can make your own pendants, you can squash it into molds, you can create your own looks, your own shapes. And once it's dried, it is 99% silver. So you are going to be creating your own, any shape, any design that you like. 99% silver. This is going to be our highest price, But for 20 grams, the amount you're going to be able to use, it's less than £50 at £49.95. You're getting 20 grams of this, so you're going to be able to create a lot from this. And to be able to say that you've made and designed your own piece, your own pendant, that is 99% silver is absolutely amazing. Also, you're going to be able to, as you would when you, sometimes, I don't know if you've seen it, really expensive high-end shops you go into, they sometimes create at the end of where they might create a tassel or perhaps something that will loop it up, you know, to clasp it on. They will create their own little piece maybe with their initials in, just to give it that little bit of extra jazz and a little bit of extra personal, and also really get your name out there. You can create that with this. £49.95 for 20 grams, absolutely great. Want a bit of colour? I've got some for you here. Sapphires. That's all we need to say really, isn't it? Everybody knows the name sapphire. It is so well known. So well known that we are low stock on this. You have got 30 carats here of your multicoloured sapphire faceted rondelles. This is low stock. This was on offer and we are matching that price. This is luxury. This is high end. Swear to you, if you put maybe 3 or 5 of these onto perhaps a pair of earrings, maybe 3 or 5 on each ear, you will be able to charge much, much extra because it's sapphire. Low stock on this, £49.95. I told you it's an avalanche, so it'll be exactly the same or lower. Absolutely gorgeous. Sapphire, everyone knows it, it's a royal gem. Beautiful. If you like sapphire and you're on the phone, get these in your basket as well, please. More sapphire for you in these raindrop shapes and colours. Please look at them. You have got some blues in here that are the true sapphire blue that you would think of. Now these are sapphire, these are a considered purchase. Let's not joke about that, and let's not think that, you know, you're going to be using these on every single piece. These are a considered purchase, but for the price I'm going to give you now, you don't have to think so hard. This is your price avalanche, and we're going to price slash. Should be £49.95, which for these, the quality, the faceting that's gone into them, the shaping that's gone into them is amazing, but with a price slash, £39.95. That is £10 off. We do great deals, but we don't often say £10 off, let's be honest. This is an 18 centimetre strand, so not a small strand at all. And because they are top drilled, absolutely fabulous for creating drop necklaces. And with these also, you are able, because they are top drilled, to create beautiful flower shapes if you want to. And make that into a slightly larger pendant using just 5 of these. Think how much you could sell that for on a necklace, just using 5 of these. 18 centimetres worth with your different colours. You've got your clear ones, you've got your kind of milky blue tones, and you've also got your, what I would say, kind of imagined sapphire colour of these really, really deep blues. Absolutely gorgeous, not many of them left. If you've got them in your basket, do click. Honestly, click to check out now, because you will miss on these, and this price does not come around often. £39.95 on them, absolutely fab. Where are we going? I was going to say there's nothing in that one. There's nothing in 5. Is it this collector? Is it this? If you are a connoisseur of gemstones, this is for you. Do what? Yeah. Hang on. This is where I try and take the lid off, and I can't. Yeah, it's all right. It's going to be like this pin incident earlier. Let's not bring it up. This is for you. This is the Garnet collection. And this is what you're getting with it. You've got all these different types of absolutely gorgeous garnet from around the world. You've got your gem collector tweezers here too. You've got your display boxes, and some you'll notice here are empty for any gems that you perhaps have collected along the way, or perhaps ones that you have got to come. You have got some huge pieces here that really are mind-blowing. Now, you can't see this properly on the screen, but they are all cut into different shapes. Some of them are kind of cabochon, some of them are more of your natural cut. For example, these ones down here really are your more natural cut. You've got a lot of faceting going on with some of these as well. Really, a lot of work have gone into this. You've also got with it this little pamphlet here as well that just gives you a little bit of extra information about where we collect these from, where we get them from, how they're created, and also the guarantee there that every single one of these gemstones in the collector boxes is real, as it always is with us. I would say that if you are getting this, make sure that you do get with it your guarantee and your certificate that says all of these are real, because that is just something else to add to your table. Now, where might you put these? You can have these as a piece to show off. Have it as a centerpiece in the table. It really is a conversation starter, this. Absolutely gorgeous, with your boxes that you can use time and time again at this price. £34.95. Sorry, how many of these have we got? How many boxes? 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 by 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. I didn't want to risk it with the maths. We've got 20 of your absolutely really high quality garnet collection, and you've all got the 6 extra boxes here to put your own pieces in. Really high quality, really a conversation piece, and something that you can show that not only do you make your own jewellery, you know a little bit about it. Have that at your craft fair. Really get people in, get people talking. £34.95 on that is an absolutely brilliant price, and something that you don't see very often at all. The delicate, the beautiful pinks on this morganite are stunning. And the size are huge. You've got about 12 by 10 mil, all the way up to 18 by 14 mil. This is a 7-inch strand. You're going to be getting at least 60 carats worth guaranteed of this, and you've got approximately 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 approximately on this. Can I just point out that middle one, a pendant right there, just with this one. Just that one as a pendant, striking, delicate. The faceting work that's gone into this is absolutely beautiful. This is an avalanche, which means the price is going to go low. £29.95 for what is essentially here 8 pendants. This is essentially 8 pendants here for £29.95. They are top drilled, which means that they do make these absolutely gorgeous drops. And because they are graduated, but the difference isn't too vast, really easily create a beautiful pair of earrings with these. And you could probably sell a pair of earrings with 2 of these really simple shepherd hook. I could imagine. What do you think, Sheila? For a pair, just 2 of these?
Well, I always say with a strand of gemstones, always sort out your different shapes first,
yeah,
so that you can make a pair of earrings, or maybe a longer one that you can use for a pendant. So the pink on that is absolutely delicious.
How much do you think, if I was to use 2 for a pair of earrings, what would you sell that for?
Oh gosh.
Simple shepherd's hook.
At a craft fair,
yeah,
what I would ask for,
yeah,
it's got to be about £20.
Brilliant.
It's got to be.
Yeah, and you wouldn't be upset to pay that for this either, because everyone knows morganite. It is so well known, it is so delicate, it is so gorgeous. You are on the phone lines now. £24.95. Get those whilst you can, because we are really, $29.95, we are really low on those prices. Now, if you haven't bought with us yet, you know that it is one postage and packaging for the whole day, £2.95. And £2.95 in postage and packaging, listen to that, that is heavy. You're sorted with it. This is your turquoise. $1mm wire. You've got 100 meters of this in this absolutely stunning turquoise, super bright, super funky, super current, really, really popular color. And I actually created a piece this weekend using this colored wire, and I actually did some vines for my bathroom. Got some mirrored butterflies in my bathroom. So I've created some beautiful vines with this, and the colour is great for that. But also don't forget, maybe you're working with something that's quite a deep red. Maybe you've got a pendant that you want to make that's quite a hot colour, but you want to cool it down. This is perfect for that, really adding that coolness. This is 100 meters of this, and this is 1 mil, all for the price of just £27.95 for 100 meters of this. If you're creating a pendant, you'll only use a couple of meters. Absolutely gorgeous. Get that in your baskets, get it checked out. Brilliant price, amazing colour. And we have got our star buy coming up soon. Don't forget about that. Our beautiful ballerina colours that I showed you before. We've got them coming up, so don't forget, just sticking along the kinds of colour splashes that we've got. And actually, let me show you these together. We've got tanzanite for you now in this avalanche. Tanzanite. Wow. Absolutely gorgeous tanzanite on here. Really low stock. I mean, really, really low stock. Double figures, and we don't say that often. We don't like to give you double figures of things, but like I say, we are trying to make space in the warehouse. And look at this tanzanite with what we've got coming up later on. These gorgeous baby pinks. Look how pretty. So delicate, so gorgeous. Tanzanite. Now, if you haven't worked with tanzanite before, I know some people are slightly afraid to, because they are so rare. Tanzanite obviously only found in one place, foothills of Kilimanjaro. Just that one mine, just that one area that we find it in. And one of the mines has recently had to close, and they've had to stop all of their mining because they just haven't got the equipment at the moment to find any more of this. Tanzanite is something that will not be around forever. Unless we magically find it somewhere else, it will not be around forever. These really are hand-me-down pieces. 25 carats of these top drilled, so great for creating drops in any shapes you might want to. I can't believe you've just said that. Less than £1 a carat for tanzanite. Once known as the one generational gemstone, and it really genuinely hasn't likelihood got that long left. Tanzanite is something that you're going to pass down. Tanzanite is something that it's so popular. It's really, really gone into popularity very fast. Obviously made famous by Tiffany & Co. in 1969, and since then it's just gone bigger and bigger and bigger. Tanzanite for £24.95 on this 18 centimetre strand. These are graduated and faceted pear shapes. Congratulations if you've managed to buy them. We haven't got many left. If you are on the lines, do stay on the lines for these, but I cannot guarantee you that we're going to have that many left. Do stay on the phone lines. Congratulations on getting them. Ready for some sparkle? Let's have a look at the biggest sparkler of all. Some more zircon for you. This time, we've just got these clear zircon, and you really can see the sparkle on these. The faceting is absolutely second to none on these. It really, really is.
Those are stunning, Becky.
Aren't they
I
beautiful?
want those, and seriously, they are absolutely gorgeous.
Because
I love those.
the sparkle,
I
the
love anything that
brilliance,
sparkles.
the
They
fire.
are stunning.
You do obviously a lot of bridal pieces,
Yeah,
don't
they
you?
would be,
Gorgeous.
if there's any left, I would love some of those to use in my workshop. Oh, they're stunning, really are.
They are beautiful. Zircon, the oldest gemstone in the world. Scientists have worked it out that it's around 4.25 billion years old, zircon. So it's been around for a long time. Much, much, much older than diamonds. Try this out. If you've not worked with zircon before, you will be amazed when you get this home. You will be amazed when you get this home. Have I got a black? I have indeed. Show you it against this black here. This is the price avalanche. Our last price was £25 just under. So you know this is going to be the same or less. £21, Sheila, and 95 pence.
When I was looking at them I had to sort of stop myself because they almost look like diamonds.
They really do.
They really did. They looked amazing.
They genuinely do. And the faceting we've got on this, zircon is double refractive. So when the light enters, these facets are almost working like mirrors, and they're helping the light bounce off in all of these different directions, which is why you get this truly unique brilliance and fire and sparkle, all for £21.95. This truly diamond-like appearance. It really isn't anything to be sniffed at. Do make sure you're checking these out. They are absolutely flying out of the door. Sheila, we won't have any left for you.
I don't know how I miss these things. It's not fair. I'm going to have a word.
I know.
Because I've not seen those.
You need to get your mobile phone under the desk. Just sort of.
I'm going to go and sort Paula out now, I think.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
You're going to give
I need to have some of these things now.
These are absolutely beautiful. Congratulations if you've got them. £21.95 for these brilliant, stunning, stunning zircon. Absolutely good. Absolutely gorgeous. What? We've got some gorgeous green. Look at this. This is Savorite Garnet. Look at the emerald colour in this. Now, many people for many years actually believed that this Savorite Garnet was emerald because it has a lot in common with it. Obviously, straight off this green colour, it really is an emerald green. These shapes are your plain ovals. And I'm almost getting from some of these a little bit of opalescence, almost. You can't really see it in there, but I really am. You're getting this gorgeous, gorgeous emerald colour with your Savorite Garnet. 18 centimetre strands, plain ovals, all absolutely perfectly shaped. Of course, it's us. We're not going to give you any old rubbish. These are all absolutely gorgeous, high-end quality, genuine gemstones. Please never forget that. Just because our prices are low doesn't mean you have to put your prices low when you're making these and selling them. The price on this should be £27.95. But the quick among you will remember this is an avalanche, so it's going lower. We are price slashing. £21.95. This avalanche is picking up speed and craziness. This is absolutely beautiful, your garnet here. I'm just loving, and they are slightly graduated. So for a bracelet, gorgeous along the wrist, especially as they are centre drilled. Absolutely perfect. I'll show you against my wrist. Fits perfectly, especially as they are slightly graduated. You've got the larger ones there in the centre. This is your 18 centimetre strand. Emerald-like in colour, and the quality of these. Garnet obviously known for its strength, so we can use these as day wear if we want, but I would suggest these with a black dress. Beautiful little colour pop there for you. Super festive, super gorgeous. Congratulations for getting those. Simply colourful. Nice, right?
Yeah.
I know, I was just sort of in awe for a little bit then.
They are beautiful, aren't they? They're just like a rainbow of all the colours.
Absolutely gorgeous. Now, when it says low stock on screen, you know it means it. But it's going to be super low stock now. Trust me on this, if you want these, ring now, get on the phone now. I'll be quiet for a few seconds whilst you dial in. Okay. We've got low double figures of this. This has been really popular before. Multicoloured tourmaline.
They would make gorgeous little flowers, Becky.
I know, because they're
Beautiful,
top
because
drilled.
they're top drilled, yeah, and also layered with chain, like a fountain drop at the front, because they're so delicate and they hang. Oh, they are. I've got some at home that I bought a long time ago, and I can't use them because they're so beautiful. I keep looking at them and thinking, I've got to make something for myself, only because it's time element, but. I've sort of got them there looking at me all the time, as I have to say, you know, come on, it's about time now.
At this price, Sheila,
Yes.
you are going to want to
Yes.
buy, and you're
They
going to
are
be happy
so
to use them. £21.95, but that's not the price. We're price slashing again. You're going to love this price. I did when I heard it. Tourmaline. Multicoloured, 35 carats worth of this, graduated in these plain pearl drops. You're getting rubies, you're getting blues, you're getting gorgeous saffron yellow colours. Last few, £14.95. Get these now. I'm talking low double figures, low double figures. We've just gone less than 30 left now. You really do need to get ringing in for these. Only got a few left. Really colourful, really versatile. Your top drilled means that you're able to create loads of different looks with these. Create flower shapes, create heart-like shapes, wrap them around maybe your table decoration. I know at the moment in is a lot of the sari silks and things like that. These colours match that perfectly, and at £14.95, that's absolutely fabulous for this huge strand, 18 centimetres. And I know some of you don't like tassels at home, but a lot of you do. The tassels on this are the best I've ever
Because they're
Look at them!
They're multicoloured.
Multicoloured tassels.
And they're not a heavy tassel, are they? They're
No.
quite a. They would look lovely on a bathroom pulley, you know, for your light, for your.
Do you get Sheila? Oh, any old light switch isn't enough.
No.
Tasseled pulley, I like that. Multicoloured tassels, but you get them free. Don't even think about them. Free, thrown in for you. Absolutely gorgeous. £14.95. Congratulations. We are going to sell out of them. Really sorry about that. If you are on the line, stay on the line. If you've checked it out, congratulations. Stunning. It's blue. It's beautiful. It's got the tassels, which means that it is super quality. And you can see that straight away in this tanzanite. Really low stock again, and I'm so sorry about that. I don't like saying low stock because it does mean that you won't all get it. It is a bit of a race. It is a bit of a race to the phone lines. This tanzanite really is stunning. You have got here this type of blue really is the type of blue that Tiffany & Co became famous for. It's kind of got that kind of sea-like, ocean-like blue to it. This is an 18 centimetre strand, and there is 50 carats of this tanzanite. That's a huge amount. 50 carats. This is really limited stock. You love tanzanite at home, and you'll love it even more with this. £14.95, Sheila, what do you think?
I think that's. I was just looking at what's on your. That would go beautiful as well, wouldn't it? With the blue that I've got in my challenge.
Oh, it would.
Wouldn't it
You're
go
so
lovely?
right.
It's just
We've got this challenge coming up with the cashew pearls. Wowzers. with that blue especially. Look how well that goes.
Doesn't it? It's amazing what goes, you know, when you actually
Isn't
put
it?
it together, you wouldn't, I just thought that would go lovely with this.
If you think with the Keshi pearls, that beautiful organic look they've got, but the smoothness of this really does work. £14.95 on that, not got many left. You've got 15 carats of tanzanite here, and some of these pieces are pretty large. 12 by 9 mil, easily can create a ring with that, easily. Absolutely beautiful. £14.95. Be rude not to, wouldn't it? Wouldn't it really? Let's be honest. You can tell that Dion is back as a producer.
Do you know, I wondered where she'd gone.
She's been on
She's
holiday.
been away for about 2 months.
Well, do you know how you can tell? She's obsessed with blue. I'm not talking it's her favourite colour, like it's almost a problem. So if you like blue, tune in whenever me and Dion are on, because you're going to get a lot of it. This is 90 carats worth of your fluorites. Wow. Apparently it is, yeah, apparently it's a very good, warming, nice, sensual, happy colour. Fluorite is known, actually, I like fluorite a lot because it's a very kind of British gemstone, I think.
But that fluorite, it is, as you say, I haven't seen fluorite like that.
No.
And I can honestly say that because I haven't. That's another one Paul has kept, you see.
We're doing it when you're on, so you can't buy them all.
Yeah, I know, I know. I haven't seen that one
Absolutely
at all.
gorgeous aqua-like colours. Obviously famous for being mined a lot of the time in Derbyshire in England, which is really unusual because we don't get that many mined in England, but this is one that is. 28 centimetre strand, so this isn't a short strand at all. And these colours you're getting aqua, turquoisey, bottom of the ocean type gorgeousness.
Those little spaces in between, you know, Becky, are quite useful to have because they make a lovely cascade as well.
I'm all over that. I like that. I use everything on the strands I get. Absolutely everything.
It is absolutely beautiful.
Perfectly faceted, gorgeous shapes. Do get involved with this. Fluorite, 90 carats worth of this for this price. £11.95. Can I show you this against the neckline, please? Because I love aqua, this kind of fluorite, beautiful colour against the neckline. So pretty, so nice. Doesn't that work really well? And I always think this colour makes you look more tanned.
It does, doesn't it?
Doesn't it?
It's stunning, it is really.
Absolutely beautiful. £11.95 for a 28 centimetre strand. It's not a small strand. 28 centimetres of this. 90 carats we guarantee you'll be getting.
It's a very versatile strand as well, Becky, that is.
Yeah.
Because of the sizes.
Yeah, definitely. You've got the tiny, tiny,
And the
really
colour is
delicate,
just-
cute ones at the end that are about 6 mil. All the way to your 9 mil, your chunky monkeys in the middle.
I haven't seen a fluorite with such delicate blue colours, not in one strand.
No, and they are all really delicate and
If Linda saw that, if she's watching, she'd want that too.
Linda, get on the phone. Call in, you've got a few left. £11.95 on them, congrats. Star by Kesh or Bal? Ballerina. I don't feel very ballerina like grabbing them with my big man hands. This is a Star by. Beautiful, sweet pinks for you. Just notice the size of this. Flipping heck. Take a look at these. Wow. Delicate colours, but chunky sizes. You've got 880 carats of your rose quartz, these long nuggets. Don't even get me started on them because I don't want to count them. I'm not going to. I might, I won't. But you can get the amount of bracelets you can get out of this bracelets, necklace, pendants you can get out of this strand is ridiculous. Don't get me started. 170 carats of your rose quartz rounds here. Absolutely gorgeous. Completely unmistakable, isn't it, these rose quartz? And these Baroque white cultured pearls. 7 by 6 mil approximately. Pearls, you think luxury. You think passed down, you think gifts. These are quite large as well, that's 7 by 6 mil. Absolutely gorgeous there with your rose quartz. Please believe me, this is ridiculously large. The amount you're getting here, you're getting, wow, 170 carats of the rose quartz rounds and 880 of your big chunks. Please just bear that in mind. Don't even think about the cultured pearls at this moment. Just bear that carat weight in mind when you see this price. Don't really need to say anything else, do I? £11.95. BFG. Oh, the BFG. BFG C55. Hey, do you know what? These ones here really are big friendly giants, aren't they? Absolutely huge. Each one absolutely just a pendant by itself. One feature piece. You're getting 880 carats worth of this. This strand, it just keeps going. Feel a bit like Paul Daniels then. Pulling them out. Look. They are absolutely huge, these. They're approximately 20 by 8 mil. Some of these, and you've got all the way up to 45.9 mil. So basically some of these are about 4 centimeters long. That's absolutely crazy. Just this itself, just this one itself, for £11.95 would be an absolute bargain. It would be a bargain. But you're getting these two along with it. You can tell she's been on a holiday. She hasn't got a clue what's going on. She's just like, yeah, they'll do, £11.95. Absolutely gorgeous, delicate. You're loving it out there, and I'm not surprised at all. Delicate, sweet, but still opulent with those pearls, super opulent. 0800 644 655. Congratulations on getting these. I'm really sorry we haven't got many left at all. Really sorry about that. Which box are we on? Oh, hello, amethyst. I sound like I was flirting with the amethyst then. Bit weird. Absolutely stunning, really unique amethyst here for you. £460 carats on this. You've got 14 by 14 mil all the way up to 22 by 19 mil. Amethyst, obviously known for its folklore. They used to make goblets out of amethyst. Back in ancient times, it was said that lords would make their goblets out of amethyst so that when they had guests over, they could pour in wine for them. But for themselves, they could have water so that they kept the senses about them. But because of the gorgeous colour of the amethyst, that it looks like they were partaking in the fun as well. You've got all that lore behind it. Don't forget all these little stories that you find out and you hear along the way. Do let customers know it. This is going to be price slashed for the first ever time. You've never seen this price slash before. It should be £12.95, which is amazing. But don't forget, the last item was £11.95, and this is an avalanche. We're bringing it. Price slash for the first time ever. Can't guarantee it'll happen again. We might not have any left. £9.95, less than £10 for a strand of 460 carats of amethyst. Absolutely amazing. The cuts on these are fantastic. Can you see? They're like little pockets. Really well faceted. Huge, chunky. 22 by 19 mil, some of these. As As a feature, just one, literally just one, even on maybe a piece of beading thread with some crimping beads at the side, or even just on an elastic, just one of them, featuring £9.95. You're getting 460 carats worth of this. These are graduated, these are faceted. It is amethyst, February's birthstone. Don't forget, February, it will jump up on you quick. February and March always do, because Christmas has been in the way. It will jump up on you. February's birthstone, so much folklore behind it. Do your research on amethyst and have it up on your stand. People will really love it. That for £9.95. Congratulations if you've got it. Ooh, I'll get me. Oh, lovely. If you're making jewellery and you want a high-end clasp, these ones are for you. But I'm not bringing them, yeah. No, but I'm not bringing them for you now. So ignore that. They'll be coming with you later. I styled that out so well, I don't think anyone even noticed. These are similar to them. These are your metal beads here. These are your brass stash. These are including your diamond cut frosted rounds. You've got your silver, you've got your gold, you've got your rose gold, which is your kind of antique-y looking one at the bottom there. And you've also got your black, which we don't see that often. Now, you can't necessarily, oh, you can see it there, look. Every single one of these is diamond cut. Now, that means that what you can see on here, the texture you can see, that looks like, and it does, it looks a little bit like someone's got some really fine glitter and thrown it on and it's stuck on. But that is created by a diamond, the point of the diamond. And into each one of these, it is also individually, they've got little segment pieces in them. These are your brass beads, which means they're going to keep the shape, they're going to keep that shine, they're going to keep this beautiful effect that's been created by the diamonds, all for only £9.95.
They're a must in your stock.
They're a must,
They really
aren't they?
are. I mean, I don't know where you got those from either, because I didn't see them on there.
We're eyeing everything from you today, Sheila.
You are. I think you are, actually. I can't believe it.
310 you're getting.
And I have used those, and they are amazing for succulent sort of pendants and cabochons, because they've got such a large hole in them that you can get lots of size strands.
You really can. The holes on these are really large, so you'll be able to get quite a few, whether you're using monofilament maybe to pop it through or beading thread, but you could also get some cords through here because they are really large. Absolutely beautiful. Yours for £9.95. This avalanche is picking up speed. Already prepared. You've got your lobster clasps here. Now, these are perfect because, as you can see, you've got here your clasp there. So that's your lobster clasp, like you'll see on the back of probably most of your necklaces and possibly bracelets. But it's also got attached to it your cord ends. So literally this bit that's hanging down, glistening now, you pop your cord ends into that, crimp it shut, and it's held tight. You've got one at either end. Absolutely fab. You've got 10 of these, and these are 2.95 sterling silver. What does sterling silver say? It says luxury. It says high end. If you go to these places that pay a lot of money, spend a lot, high price places, sometimes they charge sterling silver prices, but they won't actually give you sterling silver. You're getting it here on a price slash. Should be £11.95, which is really good for sterling silver. Just sterling silver, the name itself, you can pop your prices up by a couple of pounds, easy peasy. but it's price slash and it's an avalanche. The last one was £9.95. So we're going to match it. Or are we? We're going for £8.95. Why not? That's less than £1 a piece. You're getting 10 pieces here. £9.25 sterling silver. One of them, sterling silver, big sign on your craft fair. Couple of pound added to your piece, easy peasy. With the cord ends that are really easy to use. Don't get me wrong, I'm not a jewellery making aficionado. I can't whip anything up on live TV like Sheila. But even I can use these. Even I know how to use these. Sterling silver at £8.95. You'd be mad not to get these. Absolutely gorgeous. Congratulations. Gonna stop singing. Instantly, these say to me, Claudia Bradbury. Instantly. Have a little look at them. Wow. Gorgeous. These are your midnight blue cultured Baroque pearls. 11 by 9 mil all the way up to 11 by 10 mil. Now, I said Claudia Bradbury and I got asked in my ear, who's that? You probably have heard of her. She is a really, really renowned jewellery designer. She's British and she is absolutely huge on the jewellery making streets. She has worked alongside with the Duchess of Cambridge, Kate. They've created collections together. She's been seen out at numerous events, press events and royal events, wearing these pieces. And the majority of the time, on every single piece, she will be using not only pearls, but a lot of the time, these midnight blue pearls. If it's not the midnight blue, it's generally the peacock, but it's always this type of colour that she's using. Pearls have shot up in popularity. They've always been popular, let's face it, but they have shot up in popularity recently. And I'm sure it is slightly in part due to Claudia Bradbury. This is a ridiculous price for these. £7.95. That's ridiculous, and it really is, because the blues you're getting off here, and when you look in, now you won't be able to see this that well under these lights, but you can see the lustre on these is absolutely gorgeous. The lustre just underneath that necra skin there that you've got, absolutely gorgeous. £7.95, 4 pearls at that size. Absolutely brilliant. Congratulations on getting them. Super impressed. Super. Ooh. Oh, hello. Hello. Bit of extra colour there. These are purple pearls. These are your potato pearls. Approximately 6 by 5 mil. That purple is gorgeous. Berry colour. Are you making Christmas decorations? Are you making centerpieces for your Christmas table? Because these are great for that. Use some of that turquoise wire you had earlier, that 100 metres of turquoise wire we had earlier. Use that to create holly shapes. Pop these on as the berries. Absolutely gorgeous. Lovely as a little napkin ring, or a centerpiece maybe around your candle, your Christmas candle.
Your drink glass.
Around your drink glass, so you don't get your drink confused. Coordinated. Yeah. You can go crazy with these. They are 6 by 5 mil potato pearls. The colour is gorgeous. The price is gorgeous too. £6.95 for pearls. We do brilliant prices on everything, but I really do think pearls, we just push it a little bit extra. We really, really do. £6.95 for this huge strand. You are loving it. Get on the phones now because it's flying out. HBGP61. Beautiful purple, beautiful shape, beautiful pearls. I love. 20, 22, hiding at the back. We're mixing it up, we're changing the box sequence, I like it. Oh, hello. If you are starting out in jewellery making, this is just my tip, not saying you have to. But if you haven't done anything before, you haven't made anything before, I would start off using these. Your shepherd hook earring holders.
You need those.
Don't you just? And these are beautiful. I'll just show you one of these. Look at that lovely detail. I'm not sure if you can see it, but there's kind of a spiral going on here. You see at the bottom there, near the kind of, near the eye hole, near the eye loop. 925 sterling silver shepherd's hooks. You've got 20 pieces in this. Sterling silver. You can see that there. See what I'm talking about? This little gorgeous, gorgeous little sort of curl there you've got. Really, it's really important when you're working with 925 sterling silver just to look out for these tiny intricate details, because it is the type of thing that gets it noticed. Absolutely beautiful. Shepherd's hook with these, really easy to work with. But it's 925 sterling silver. It's a high-end purchase, but not today. £5.95 for 20 pieces. That's 10 sets of earrings. Get yourself a little head pin, loop on 2, maybe 3 of some of the rose quartz that you got before in our Star by Ballerina set. Done. You could literally make a pair of earrings in a couple of minutes and sell them on for really ridiculously easy, £6. But you're getting 10 pairs worth of these. 925 sterling silver, luxury, but not a luxury price tag. Don't think just because we're giving you this price, you have to take down the price of your jewellery. That's not at all what you have to do. We're giving you the wholesale price that we get and we're passing it on to you. £5.95. Congratulations everyone who is lining up to get these. 0800 644 655. Absolutely brilliant. 20 pieces there. Congratulations all on getting them. Sterling silver as well is perfect because it keeps its gorgeous colour and it keeps its beautiful shape as well. Absolutely lovely. Really love them. Red fire agate. Really low stock on these. Now agate is huge 2014. Promise you it's massive. Now I'm not allowed to mention the shop name, but let's just say very high-end shop. Very, very high-end. London based. They are bringing out a range of home decor. They have a lot of home decor. They have loads of things in there. They do have jewellery, but they also have foods and cushions. Very, very high brand place. Green sign. Does that help? Greeny, goldy sign.
Just a little, yeah.
Helps, doesn't it?
Yeah.
They are bringing out a range of homeware for 2014 that uses agate as part of feature pieces in the home around clocks, around lampshades, and also they're using it as the findings that you have at the top of a, what are they called, lampshade. You have them at the top just above the bulb to keep it in place. They're also creating them. Now I've seen the prices that they're doing on it. Little tiny clock, the small clocks that you can get, bedside table, inset into a small piece of agate that just covers it all around. We're talking triple figures. 240 carats of this red fire agate you're getting today though. Low stock. You're getting 240 new today for just £5.95, okay? So taking into account what I've just told you, triple figures, agate is coming in for, okay? £5.95. Maybe you want to get the kind of outside inside feel that's going to be massive in 2014. A lot of outdoors things coming into the home as part of the home decor in 2014. Get ahead of the curve. Start creating beautiful pieces. Just this perhaps laced around a lamp that you already have existing. Or if you've got a boring clock, maybe pop the frame off and just loop these through, or even stick them on if you want to.
Tie-backs.
Tie-backs, gorgeous, love that. Especially this colour. You've got gorgeous marbling going on in here. Absolutely really beautiful, this fire opal, and it screams fire, doesn't it?
Especially with those spacer beads that you had a minute ago, you know, in the tube.
Oh yeah,
Wouldn't they be stunning?
With these, especially with the rose gold.
Wouldn't they be stunning?
These are your diamond cut ones that we had earlier. £5.95, absolutely amazing. Congratulations that you've got them. Do think outside the box, don't be afraid to. Just look. Wow. I love, love, love this. I promise I cannot tell you exactly how much better they look in real life than they do under these studio lights. I really can't explain to you. 250 carats worth of your clear cracked quartz here. Back in ancient times, Romans believed that clear quartz, especially crackled like this, was ice that had been frozen by the gods so that it never melted. Clear crackled quartz. These are 8mm plain rounds. Uniform size to create uniformed pieces, but because they are crackled, they all look a little bit individual. And at this price, in our price avalanche today, you're going to be impressed. £4.95. I don't actually understand how that is possible. This actually is like an avalanche piece. Kaz, if I was to throw these at you now, you'd think avalanche, wouldn't you? Don't worry, I won't.
Sorry about that.
I know, Amelia, the prices are amazing, but there's no need to throw stuff about around here. These are absolutely beautiful. £4.95 on this strand. 250 carats worth, clear quartz. Get it now or miss out. These are beautiful, perfect rounds here now. £4.95. Do get involved. Do get involved, because at that price, if you've not made jewellery before and you've just got those shepherd hooks, why not? Why not pop one or two of these on? Just try it out. Try it out. £4.95. Congratulations. Yeah, what, from one?
No, it's just getting from over.
Oh, someone's getting something for me. But guess what? Before all of that, we are doing a soutache star by. Soutache, spelt similarly to moustache. I'm so going to now, and I'm going to instantly regret it as soon as I do it, but I have to. That's how.
November.
Oh, November! Awkward. Soutache! You absolutely love it out there. You really are getting into this. I've had quite a few people in on workshops and things and the Sunday experiences talking a lot about soutache. Got to admit, it's something I haven't tried, but when you see the price on this, I think I might have to. Look at all of these different colours you're getting here. You're getting 5 different colours. Look at them. You've got the really, really deep here, navy blue. It does actually look black when you see it on the camera, but that really is a navy blue. Almost got purpley tones in it, absolutely gorgeous. You've got a gorgeous camel look here. You've got your kind of more tanned colour. And you've got these ones, the one at the end, the blue at the end, and also the reddish one that are kind of mixed in, really mixed. 5 sets of these, brand new today. If you do soutache, you're going to need these cords. All of this for £7.95. Now, if you are just starting out jewellery making, you're not sure what to try, I'm telling you, a lot of people are really loving soutache at the moment, really getting into it. And don't forget, on your first purchase with us, you will receive a DVD with some helpful ideas, little tidbits, and a little booklet for you, just to help you really get started on everything. So don't be afraid to give this a try out. Do not be afraid to try something you haven't before, because you are going to, when you join us and when you get your first purchase, get that little helping hand. £7.95 for all 5 of these is brilliant. Think of the amount of bracelets you could make, necklaces. Amazing. Finally, we're on to the Keshi pearls. I wondered when my little beauties were coming. Instantly, the word Keshi pearls, you think high end, you think high quality. Sheila's been playing with these for a little bit. We're going to see what she's managed to whip up soon. These are your Keshi pearls. Stunning colours you've got here, absolutely beautiful. Again, more of this beautiful blue colour that we saw earlier. You've got these really beautiful irregular shapes on these. Gorgeous burgundy colour there as well. You've got your purple Keshi coloured, which are about 9x5mm to 17x6mm. You've got your white, your pure white. These, honestly, on this white in particular, the pearlescence I'm getting off these is beautiful. I'm seeing blues, I'm seeing greens, I'm seeing yellows, I'm seeing pinks, all just off this white. That's the pearlescence. You don't get it with anything else. It's not something that can be recreated. It is only in pearls, and you're getting it perfectly off that white. You've also got your peach cultured pearls, which are drilled absolutely fab. They're almost top drilled, really. Great to create different shapes. And you've obviously got your bright blue Keshis as well. Think about this, please, please think about this. Pearls, Keshi pearls. When you see this price, don't forget that these are Keshi pearls. £24.95. These are high quality, these are high end. And the sizes you're getting, some of them all as big as 16x8mm in these bright blues. Just look at them in awe. It looks like the middle of shell. It looks like Maldives Sea. Beautiful. Your peach colours there. All of this, £24.95. Get on the phones now, because we're going over to Sheila shortly to see what she's created with it. But please remember, please, 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 these are Keshi pearls, and at £24.95, isn't that a really good price, Sheila? What do you think?
I think that's an amazing for pearls. It really is, because I mean, for all those strands that we've got there.
And they are big strands.
They are big strands. Well, I mean, I've stranded a lot of them, and I've got loads left.
Oh my goodness.
Now, work at JewelleryMaker, but I couldn't find another one to match that, so they're odd.
Yeah.
I'm thinking, right, where are they all? Where are they?
I like that kind of odd. Yeah, I'm high quality, but I don't want to show it off.
No, I'll find it in a
I'm just going to use odd things.
Well, I couldn't find any anyway.
So how long have it taken you to create all these pieces?
Well, that took me a bit longer, because I was sort of matching the colours up, but I was going to do a crochet bracelet as well. I've started to do the crochet chain, so I'm going to do that before I finish.
Do you set yourself a proper challenge, don't you?
I know, it's terrible, aren't we? We do push out. Well, you have to,
don't you?
You know what
I love?
And that's a grip.
I love this hair grip.
Well, especially if you're going to a wedding or, you know, and you don't want to wear a fascinator or, you know, you can just make
Super
yourself a grip, can't you? And
I love
pop that, or make loads of them. You can make about 3 or 4.
Oh yeah, and really
and
go
for a
for
bride,
it.
you could use all the, you know, the sort of these gorgeous white shell pearls here.
Shell pearls are beautiful.
You could actually make about 3 or 4 of those on 3 or 4 grips and have them, you know, at different angles in your hair.
Dotted around,
Yeah,
absolutely.
yeah. And so cheap to do it as well, really.
It's ridiculous at that price. And I love that you can create probably even tiaras and things with this same technique, couldn't you?
Vines, yeah. I mean, you know, yes, I would have, had I had the time, I would have carried on and probably made that into a vine, actually.
I love, absolutely beautiful. And the way that you've put these 3 together in particular, looks like a little bird, a little dove, a little butterfly even.
It's a bit Japanese.
It does actually. I was just thinking that looking back at it. Wow. The colour mix that you've got here,
it's so easy just to put them all on and make the colours individually, but I think to have them stranded at various intervals and put some chain on, and it just and whatever you make with making your jewellery yourself, you know that there's never going to be anybody exactly the same.
Yeah.
Because no matter how many, you know, you could group us all together and we'd all come out with something different.
Of course.
That is the lovely thing about jewellery making, because it's all very individual.
All very individual and all very much your own spin on things, isn't it?
That's it, yeah.
I love the way these are drilled as well, because you've got the difference there massively in the textures.
And there's the different ones. Look, those are white wheels, aren't they?
Yeah.
And then those, you see how they fall? Just by stranding them on normally, but they fall in their own way, don't they?
Absolutely gorgeous. Now, okay. You love these, love, love, love. So much so that there is a queue on the phone lines of about 5 minutes. Now, that is per person, so that is a long queue. Don't worry, it's free. You're only using your time, but you can carry on watching us, keep a note of what else you want. But if you are on the website, just make sure you're clicking out. Have the phone in one hand, double check you're clicking out, just in case, especially if you're going to get 2 of these, because at that price, for this amount...
And I mean, look,
amazing.
I've got loads, look.
And you really do have a lot left.
And loads left.
You really, really do. And what's nice is you've actually used quite a similar amount of all of them, haven't you?
Yeah, I have. I've tried to, I mean, you can't really see on the tray, but I have. I've got lots, absolutely
got loads
lots.
left.
Yeah.
It is beautiful. Really, really well done if you have managed to get these at £24.95.
Grab them while you can.
Grab them while you can. I like that. Absolutely loads. So pretty. Now, it's just gone 4, which means we're going everything under £10.
I can't wait for this. I can't wait for this.
How
This is so exciting.
I know, I love it. Am I walking over? Bye, Sheila.
Bye.
I don't know what this walk is. Getting ready for my £10 hike. Okay, what we're doing, 3 strands here. £10. You've got a pearl bonanza coming up really shortly. 3 strands here. This one's your star buy, so this isn't under your £10, this is your star buy. But when you see the price on it, you're gonna know that it's really, really something special. You've also got your colour pop pearls here. You've got your pinks, your chocolates, your turquoise and your baby pinks there. And you've got some brass beads and crimp beads, another set of essentials coming up for you. But we'll come to them soon. It's a little teaser. Let's get you started on £10 and under. What number are we on? Okay. Have we swapped my boxes over? No, we haven't. It would be Tiger's Eye. It's coming up in a second. But all of this is under £10, okay? Apart from your star buys that we've got coming up. So please, please get on the phones. There is a queue, obviously. There is a queue on the lines. And with the internet, honestly, if you haven't clicked out now, You really need to, because you will miss it. There are people on the phone lines, so really important there for you. What are we on here? Wow, thank you guys, thank you. Oh my days, right. Tiger's eye cut in an eye shape. Oh, there's a little head creeping on. It's just Amelia helping me out. She's swapping me boxes over. Thanks, Mealy. So sneaky. Look, don't try and sneak off now, Amelia. They've seen you. Tiger's eye shape. 150 carats worth here. Honeys, chocolates, caramel. Top drilled. These are your puffy shapes, puffy eye shapes. The chatoyancy, especially with this cut that we're getting, is what Tiger's Eye is known for, but specifically with these cuts. I'm going to try and show you. Under £10 for 150 carats, £6.95. I didn't actually realise it was going to that price. Wow. I love them. I love them. I want them. Tiger's Eye was up there to be my favourite gemstone. I've chosen another. But Tiger's Eye really was up there. The chatoyancy on these, that shimmer shine you get, is amazing. £6.95 on them. You are really lucky if you've got them. Box 4. Box 7. You love amethyst, and so do I. The shape on these are stunning. 85 carats worth. These are your graduated plain prisms. The prism, a bold shape, a bold size, and that colour is deep. That is a really deep purple on this amethyst. The size on these go up to 14 by 8 mil. One as a pendant, you're done. 18 centimetre strands. At this price, £12.95, but we're going under a tenner. That's the price it should be. That's the price it has been. You've been buying it at that price. That's not a problem. We're just sending you a little treat for £9.95 for amethyst, for February's birthstone. Like I said before, it is coming up fast. February will be upon us at any second now. And naughty shops, certain naughty shops on the high street, do heighten their prices around February for amethyst because they know people are going to want it. Birthstone is particularly important around Christmas time because if you are creating pieces, little individual bits, change it for each person with their birthstone. Absolutely gorgeous. You are going mad for this. £9.95. I'm so sorry, not many at all of them. Labradorite. Truly a unique gemstone with low stock. We are only able to bring this hour to you at this price because we are getting and making space in our warehouse. Low in stock, 90 carats worth. 26 centimetre strand. Under £10? Yep, £9.95 for this shape, and they're flat bottomed, absolutely beautiful. Some of them have got really flat bottoms, really unusual. The glistening you're getting is beautiful. Some of the the optical effect you're getting really is completely unique on these. That labradorescence, that blue you're getting. Aurora Borealis, you can see some of the labradorite there, the labradorescence, sorry, with that blue Sheila there. Absolutely beautiful, £9.95. Congratulations, congratulations on getting them because they are absolutely stunning. Which box, sorry, sweetie? No, there's nothing in there. Nope. Nope. Wait, is it these? No, they're huge. No. Box number 9. Flintstones.
Oh my gosh.
Aren't they huge?
Humongous, aren't they? Oh wow, they're wire wrapping with those though. Fabulous.
Oh yeah,
Oh, gosh.
definitely.
What a statement piece you can make with those.
These aren't for the shy. These aren't for the faint-hearted. These are for the people who want to get noticed. You will with these. Look at the size of them, please look at the size. And the difference in colour and difference in the transparency also. Some of them opaque all over. For example, this white one here, beautiful. White all over. Just look at the stripe in that gorgeous visual effect. And the faceting on each of these. But then it goes all the way along to the one slightly lower, which has got transparent points at it. Absolutely gorgeous statement pieces. Wire wrap one of those. Let's face it, unless you were very strong, you wouldn't want to use this whole strand as a necklace. You would just want to use the one. So that means that we are getting about on each strand 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. 11 individual pendants. Under £10. So that's less than £1 each. That is £9.95. Now, the graphics aren't quite there at the moment. Have we got a code for this? If you're online or on the phones. In fact, if you're online, you'll be able to see on it that you've got next to your screen where you can see it. You will have these, it'll say like on show now. What's the code on these? XE, F for Foxtrot, C for Charlie, D for G, 67. This one's just come off. I've got to admit, I pulled a bit tightly. But as a ring, this is the smallest one. As a wire wrap ring, wow. This is the smallest one on this strand in particular. But look at that. That is the perfect size for a wire wrap ring. Absolutely perfect. Really standout piece. This is actually the smallest one. So you've got all of these. And the colours are absolutely beautiful. Congratulations if you've managed to get them. £9.95 on those. That's brilliant. Where are we going? Yeah. Just trying to work out where to go.
Oh, aren't they gorgeous?
Which one? The peachy ones. Champagne. Champagne. Why was that an Italian accent? You know, I sound like Luigi. Champagne pearls. Around 15 by 5 mil all the way up to an 18 by 7 mil. Now, with that art, can I just say that with the way these cashmere pearls look, the way they've got that truly organic, natural feel to them, it screams at me like classy boho, really high-end, unique, individual. These, for me, if you're thinking of creating pieces for perhaps people who are a little bit younger, perhaps people in their 20s, in their late teens. Everyone should own pearls at some time, shouldn't they? It's just one of those things, it's got so much sort of past to them, so much.
But if you look every year, what's always there?
Yeah, always.
Always pearls.
Constantly in fashion, constantly, and goes with
Absolutely.
so many things. So I would say that using these pieces for someone in their late teens or early 20s, you're giving a bit of a different, bit of a younger, bit of an unusual look to it, as opposed to your normal plain or your potatoes that you might be getting. It's kind of a bit of a younger and different feel to it. The price you're getting on these for FEG P07 is £6.95. For champagne Keshi pearls. I don't know how that works. It's beautiful, it's gorgeous, and the champagne tones. It's warming, it's decadent, it's festive. They do almost look like little droplets, little pebbles that you'll find. Natural Keshi pearls. £6.95. Congratulations if you're getting those. Really, really congratulations, because they are something a little bit different, something a little bit special, so congrats. You can't get enough of amethyst, can you? Amethyst faceted drops. The faceting on these is gorgeous. Really detailed, really intricate, changing sizes and really moulded to these drop shapes. 16 centimetre strand of this, 11 by 7, up to all the way about to 13 by 10, okay? 95 carats worth of this. If you love amethyst, you're going to absolutely adore this strand because it has got that folklore behind it. Think of the lords with their goblets of this. GLG K86, remember that, because for £14.95, but this is under £10. So we may as well make it under 10, hasn't we? Let's do this. Can you just, that one in the centre is really large. For £9.95, you're getting the whole strand. But for £9.95, I personally would be more than happy to pay that for just the centre one on a nice chain. What do you think, Sheila?
Rich, gorgeous colour they are, aren't they? They're very deep, aren't they?
Massively.
Really luxurious.
Massively.
And they are very large for
Yeah.
drops. And I do think drops, they're such a feminine way of using sort of drops to, I don't know, they just have that luxury sort of look to them.
Totally, massively. And they are luxurious because I personally, anyway, when I think of amethyst, always think royal, isn't it? It's always been a royal gemstone.
Yeah, and the facets and it's just the look of them, because you can stagger the look with drops as well because of the way they fall.
Yeah.
So they, and mix with pearls. Well, those pink pearls there.
These ones here. The hot pink.
Well, all of them really.
I like the sound of this.
Yeah.
Let's try it with the hot pink.
Yeah, look at that.
These are the pearls that are coming up later.
Oh, sorry, but I just noticed
No,
that I
it's
thought,
all...
wow.
Oh, stop. Stop yourself. Please look at them together. They're coming up for you later on. Wow. Get your amethyst now to create that look. Congratulations for getting these. Less than £10 on amethyst that size is amazing. What box, sorry, sweets? Oh, wow. This will go really well with that amethyst and also with these pearls we've got coming up. Just look at the length of this strand. These are your purple impressions jasper. Jasper, I think, is often, I've seen it used quite a lot in men's jewellery, but at this colour, you can really easily incorporate it into your more feminine pieces. The shape is absolutely gorgeous. The colours say nature, it says natural. You can see almost how these are created by Mother Nature. You can see the different marbling effects in it. It's like these gorgeous veins they've got running through them, this kind of life bringing it's got in this jasper. 360 carats you're getting here for this price. For £5.95, you're getting 360 carats. DGGP80. Stay on the phone lines because these are big, they're chunky, but they're feminine. The pinks, and they are thin. They are super thin. Still got the strength there. Don't worry, they won't be snapping or anything. But they have just got that feminine thinness to them. 20 by 20 mil these. Jasper for £5.95. That really is great. That's brilliant. I hope you've got them because they are so unusual to see them in that colour and that shape. We've been amethyst mad today because we've been listening to you guys, and you guys have said to us on Facebook and on other texting and that sort of thing, you've said to us that you really are into amethyst at the moment and you love it. We had some deep purple before, and now we're going for this more rosy pink amethyst. 75 carats here. Graduated faceted rice beads. It is graduated. Goes from around 12 by 6 mil all the way up to 21 by 9 mil. That's an 18 centimetre strand. We're going to price slash it. £11.95 for this is fantastic because of the quality, because of that pink. This is amethyst. Everybody knows amethyst. £11.95, price slashed to under £10, £7.95. Just congratulations straight away if you're getting this. For this quality, and when I'm looking at it, the brilliance and the shine and the transparency you're getting is stunning. It's a quartz, so it's strong. It can be worn as day wear. Say you've got someone who you really, really, really love in your family, really care about, maybe a child, you can use this on it with some of their pieces because it is strong. I just love the faceting on it. It's absolutely stunning. Look at the colours in there. 75 carats of your pink amethyst. Congratulations on getting them. We have got for you now, not one, not two, but 3 star buys. Pearls. Colourful. This is almost a rainbow of pearls, to be honest. Absolutely. Who put this bundle together? Whoever did it loves a bit of colour and is very brave. Look at these all together. These are huge. This is your pearl bonanza. You've got your hot pink, you've got your blue, you've got a delicious chocolate, and your beautiful soft pink there. The size on these really is amazing. You've got your Keshi peach pearls, No, you haven't. Look at the size of these. How big are these? They're around, oh, that's really good. They're all, I was going to say they're all very similar sizes. They're all 8 by 9 mil. And these are your potato pearls. Now, pearls obviously are made completely by Mother Nature. The way they're created is a mollusk gets an irritant within it, and then to protect itself, it will shoot out a nectar that will create these pearls over time. Now, we say on average, it's about a year per millimetre that it takes to create every individual one of these pearls. So if we think that these are 9 by 8 mil, we're looking around 8-9 years for each one of these to be created by Mother Nature herself. Think of that, 8 to 9 years on every single one of these. That is a lot of work that's gone into these, completely by Mother Nature. NWGC51, you want to be phoning in now. There is a little bit of a queue. There'll be a bigger queue when you see the price. Are you ready for this? £14.95. 4 strands of these pearls.
Aren't they?
The colour is, what do those colours say to you, Sheila? What do they say to you?
Well, pearls, I mean, pearls are, I love pearls. I use pearls a lot. And I think they are, my granddaughter would love those.
Yeah?
She's 10, Jessie, she would love those.
They are stunning.
Because they're all young colours as well, aren't they?
Oh yeah, definitely.
I mean, obviously the pale pinks, but the blues and the fuchsia pink. As I say, pearls are timeless, and it doesn't matter what age you are, as you said. It really doesn't matter. They are so gorgeous that they're always in vogue. They're always in fashion, aren't they?
They really are. They're stunning. Obviously you do quite a lot of bridal pieces, we said earlier. Do you use a lot of pearls?
I do, all the time.
All the
time, and quartz, and yeah, all colours, because weddings now, it isn't all about your whites and your creams, is it? You can actually adapt any of your jewellery to any colour.
Yeah.
So it's lovely to, and I think they're associated, aren't they, with weddings and special occasions.
Oh, definitely. Giving it to bridesmaids.
Yes,
when I was growing up.
Christenings, make a christening bracelet.
Yeah, absolutely.
Obviously
lovely.
not for a boy, but you know.
No. But like you say, weddings nowadays, they do have a lot of themes, don't they? A lot of theme colours. One of my friends got married last year, actually, and she had this fuchsia colour as her bridesmaids' dresses. So absolutely gorgeous that would have been. And I suppose you can entwine them in your bouquet and things like that, can you?
Yes. Yeah, I know when Sarah Steve got married, she had some pearls entwined in her bouquet. Very, very tiny ones. Yeah. Yeah.
You really can do so much. You really can, and especially with these colour pop.
Yeah, absolutely. And you don't, I always find with like a pearl, you can put a pearl just in the centre of a very plain stranded necklace. Say if it was, I don't know, white and you'd got or sort of black, and you put like a large white pearl in the middle. Yeah. It's such a standout piece of jewellery.
Really.
I think pearls are just, I don't think you can get enough of them.
They are stunning, and of course these are genuine pearls. £14.95 for genuine pearls, 4 strands. You've done really, really well there. So we're going on to a Metallic Wonder. Good name. Is it these 2 packs, is it, Dee? Got your crimping beads here. And look at that. You've got your crimps and your crimp beads here. We said before when we were making the stunning bracelet that Sheila showed us how to make right at the start of the show, we said that we used on that in particular piece, that really heavy bejewelled plaited piece, we used 18 of the crimps, and we must have used, what, 18 again, was it, of the crimp beads? Yes, it was 18 again because
of the bottom. Yeah. But I mean, those in the tube would make a stunning bracelet in the design that I made.
Yeah.
because look at the colours. How wouldn't that be a feature piece as well?
Oh yeah, definitely.
Yeah, stunning.
Definitely. And the size on these are all your faceted colours. So you've got your rose gold here at the bottom, which is your antique colour. Panning up now to the silver there, again faceted round, and then right at the top with your gorgeous gold. The holes in these are, again, brilliant sizes. You can use, obviously your monofilament will go through them a fair few times, but if you're using cords, absolutely brilliant at this price. This is BCGC 73 at £12.95 for these essential pieces. And these beads that you've got here, that you can use as spacers, these are really centerpieces in themselves. You really can have these as a focal point, as a main piece. And they go great with your rose gold and your silver crimps that you've got here. You've got large packs of them as well. Congratulations if you're getting these. You're absolutely loving them on the phone lines. Not surprised at all. At £12.95, really an essential, but not just that, an essential with a little bit of class and a little bit of difference with that faceting. Now, the weather outside is frightful.
Is it?
But this Ice Queen is so delightful. No, Sheila, I was singing.
I was singing, I was saying,
Sheila, you caught me off mid-flow in my song.
I thought, oh dear, is it all get wet?
Oh yeah, about you brought your coat.
Oh dear,
No, it's quite nice out today.
Oh, that's good.
Yeah, it's quite
It was
good.
nice when I came
Driving
in.
up the motorway.
Sorry, carry on, darling, sorry.
No problem. It was probably the fact I sung out of time and tune that threw you off. This is your Ice Queen. What a beautiful bundle. You've got your white Keshi cultured pearls here. You've got your top drilled ones as well. Look at these top drilled here. Wow. You've got your potatoes, but you've also got these flattened out organic Keshi. Absolutely unusual, this bundle, I would say. Massively bridal. We were just saying massively bridal. These in particular.
I've just found one of the pearls, not the same colour that you have, but this one that I've got with my bundle, and it's just like a leaf. I'm
Like a
trying to
leafy
find-
pearl.
It's even got the veins in, like, yeah.
I love on some of these ones.
Just beautiful.
I love
Trying to find one to match it. Oh, I found another one now.
on some of these centre ones that you'll see here,
Gorgeous.
these Keshi ones here that you'll see. They really are, some of them, very leaf shaped. Really different, really unusual pearls. Oh my goodness, please look at how stunning the cleanness, the pearlescence you're getting. We've got the complete whites here. These ones at the end are completely white. But these ones next in are slightly peachier. You can't really tell under these lights, but they've got a slightly peachier tone, a little bit more of a champagne colour. You're getting 3 strands of this, and they are long strands, all for this price. £12.95. Really special pearls, these, really special, because you're getting that mixture. You're getting the mixture of textures, you're getting the mixture of sizes, and you're getting that different shape with your potato cut that you've got on some. You really here have got a lot to work with. If you're perhaps afraid of creating something with these more organic shapes, do just have a look at how Sheila used them earlier on that head pin and created that butterfly look. Do just thread them through. These are top drilled. So the great thing about top drilled where these are concerned is that if you are going to thread them on, you are going to strand them onto a necklace, because they are top drilled, you're not going to need a lot. If they were just sat on top of each other, then you would need obviously quite a few to fill a necklace. But because that's not the case, because they are flat, you're not going to be using that many.
if you also use wire, Becky, as I've used on this comb here, if you use wire and do the basic twisting technique for the vines, you will get quite a lovely necklace without using many of the pearls because you're using the wire to twist.
Brilliant.
So you can stagger them. It looks lovely.
So by doing that, not only are you using them really wisely, but you're also creating a really opulent look, aren't you?
You are indeed. I had a lady come in a workshop and she did exactly that. She hadn't made jewellery before and she just learnt the basic twisting technique and she made a necklace to wear for her daughter's wedding.
Oh, how
So that
beautiful.
was really lovely, yeah.
I
so
really
that's how
like
easy
that.
it was, yeah.
Absolutely. Congratulations for getting these. There is a slight queue on the lines, but please don't let that worry you. It is a free phone number, so you're not going to be wasting out on any money. You're just going to have to wait a little bit. Patience is a virtue. Scoop. Oh, wow. Okay. We have quite a few sets of scoops, but shapes like this we do not see often. I'm getting them out. This quality, this cut, this amount, you're gonna love these. Deluxe gem selection. 250 carats of your rainbow moonstone. You've got multi-moonstone and you've also got labradorite plain cubes. The cubes themselves, they're modern, they're fun, they're chunky, really good for unisex, really good for unisex. Labrador essence you're getting on this, you can see. Rainbow moonstone we've also got in here. Now, rainbow moonstone, it's not just a nice name that we've given it. The rainbow moonstone is something that has to be tested. We do send it away and it does get tested to be given its name of rainbow moonstone. Really unusual tube here. And at this price, it's a really unusual price. £14.95 for 250 carats. You've got these gorgeous shapes. Really good. £14.95 for this tube is a great price. But please don't forget, this is Designer Inspirations and we're in the last hour and we're treating you to under £10. £9.95 for this whole tube. You're getting a lot in there. You really are. I've got these doubled up. Fabulous shapes, fabulous colours, a real mix and not something to be afraid of. You've got slightly different sizes, but you've got more than enough to create perfect pairs of things, more than enough. You've got your larger pieces, perhaps a set of cufflinks, you know, with the bigger ones, especially the labradorite, or stunning in little drop earring. Because of the way they are, the cube shape, rest really nicely against the neckline also. £9.95 on these. SWGH11. You are in love with those on the phones. Please do wait, please do check out. I'm not going to be able to put them all back in, I don't think. Not only does Dion adore blue, she's loving pearls today as well.
She is, isn't she?
Isn't she?
I'm glad because I love pearls too.
Me too. Wow. Wow. Potato cut pearls in your light blue, 6 by 5 mil approximately. Wow. Beautiful, rich, deep colour on these. The necklet you've got on these, you can just see the pearl essence underneath. Limited edition. That means we've not got a lot of these in. It also means that we've never had a lot of these in. The price you've got, you're going to love it. Light blue cultured potato pearls at £6.95. This is a long strand. This is a good length strand. And they are really uniformed, and you can't always get that with pearls, because don't forget, we don't cut these. They come to us like this, brought by Mother Nature. We don't cut them like this. So the fact that we can get them all so uniformed is absolutely amazing. 6 by 5 mil, £6.49, limited edition. If you get these, you're really lucky, because there's not many going around at all. Oh, wow. Gorgeous greys, gorgeous autumnal colours, super wintry, all in your grey moonstone. Moonstone has a lot of lore behind it. Apparently, if at a full moon, you get a small piece of moonstone, put it in your mouth, you will get a glimpse into your future. Definitely not suggesting that at a full moon, you run out with a mouthful of moonstone. The option's there, but that is the lore behind it, the folklore. 60 carats here you're getting, 8 by 5 mil, all the way up to your 13 by 8. These are graduated. This is an 18 centimetre strand. The colour is really deep on these. QLRU16, really deep colour. Try them out. If you've not worked with moonstone before, do have a go at it, just because it's one of those that really does change under different lights. At times it looks super opaque, but I can see now a lot of transparency and a lot of brightness going on. The price on these, £6.95 on this. These are super high quality. You've got 60 carats worth here. Your drops are gorgeous. The faceting is beautiful. And the amount you can do with these too, because of the colour, you can really use your imagination. You've got some greys, you've got browns, you've got beautiful whites. Congratulations on getting them. We had some really bright jasper before, and this is very much the lovely traditional jasper that we all know. 400 carats of ocean jasper. I would say, I always think this, I don't know why, because it's jasper, but I always think really great for more manly pieces. Masculinity is absolutely massive at the moment for women's wear also. Who's doing it a lot? Just trying to think who's doing it a lot. House of Holland did a little bit of it, but they were mainly focused on pinks this year. They had, oh, I tell you, Armani did a lot of masculine. So I'm talking about masculine structured clothing. And a lot of greens and a lot of these more manly, strong, deep colours were really used a lot in their fashion show this year for autumn, winter. Price for these, £11.95 for 400 carats. But we are on the under £10 today. So this, for 400 carats, is £7.95 for something that is bang on trend right now. Really is. You can create masculine pieces for men, but also for women, especially with these shapes. Super structures, super rounded, really lovely cushioning shape there as well. Big pieces, 13 by 22 mil for £7.95. You've gone really, really well on there. Multicoloured Amazonite. Amazonite, absolutely beautiful example of it here. Amazonite named after the Amazon River, but weirdly enough, it's never actually been found around the river itself, just named after it, and you can tell why with these, can't you? With these mixtures. 6 mil all the way up to your 14 mil, big bold pieces all the way to your super delicate. The great thing about something that is this graduated is that with the larger ones, you can do pendant pieces. With your smaller ones, little delicate earrings, but it's still going to be matching. Absolutely great. KOGP 58 on these at £8.95. It really is a fabulous price. For Amazonite, really special, really special strand there. £8.95 on them. But they're not going to stay there. Just like, yeah, that's the price. Enjoy. See you later. What are they doing? Are we price slashing them? Stop it. Wow. £6.95 for Amazonite. This is a long strand. This is a really good size strand. 160 carats is absolutely fabulous. And the colours, from this beautiful milky colour you're getting, all the way to these really deep, sort of almost orangey gold colours you're getting in here as well. For Amazonite, think of it, imagine the Amazon River. That's kind of the feeling you're getting. Although it was never found around the beds of the Amazon, it has been named after that. And you can see why. Brand new strand for you. Brand new, never seen before, brand new and under £10. I don't think. Have you been okayed for this, Dion? She doesn't know. She's been in Tunisia. She's got other things on her mind. Brand new strand, under £10. 95 carats of your rainbow moonstone. Irregular drops, 6 to 10 mil, 20 centimetre strand. Absolutely beautiful shape. Sheila, what do you think of these?
I think they look like a bubble, don't they?
They do a little bit, you're
bubble.
right.
A little bubble that you blow and then you end up with that gorgeous gemstone.
I like the idea of that. They do. When you
They're
blow a
stunning,
bubble.
aren't they? Yeah,
You're really right.
Really lovely.
New today, under £10, £9.95.
Go lovely with the pearls for bridal.
So right. So right. If you got these pearls earlier, the Ice Queen. Oh yeah. Yeah, you're right.
Stunning for bridal.
Just gives it a bit of a cooler feeling, doesn't it? Absolutely gorgeous
Winter
rainbow
wedding.
moonstone.
Winter wedding.
Winter wedding.
Yeah.
Yeah. Brilliant. Your rainbow moonstone. Moonstone so named because it was said that it was reflections from the moon that came down and got captured in this gemstone. Again, under these lights you can't really see it, but I can see it here. You are seeing a lot of blues that you see the reflection. Can you see it there? You can see it at the bottom just there. That gorgeous little bit there.
It is like a bubble, isn't it?
It is like a bubble, you're so right. Yeah, like how gorgeous. £9.95 on a brand new strand. That's really, really, really unusual that we do that. I don't know, why have you done that, Dion, you crazy kid? Amethyst? Are we on beautiful amethyst? Pale pink we had before. You've got your royal purple now. 85 carats worth. Graduated faceted drops. Oh, super deep them, aren't they?
Nice with the bubble as well.
Yeah, good with the bubble.
Good with the bubble.
Good with the bubble moonstone.
And the pink with it, yeah. Gorgeous. Excuse me.
If you've just got that moonstone. Because the moonstone has got this little bluey, purpley flecks.
Could you imagine the
Really
bubble?
go well.
Bubble. Keep calling them a bubble now.
I know.
Sort of drops with some chain staggered.
Oh, I love it.
With those amethyst drops at the bottom.
Wow. The quality of these, the size of these, the deepness and richness in colour, beauty is in the eye of the beholder. However, a lot of people do believe that the deeper colour amethyst is the more popular and the more luxurious. All of that luxury and depth of colour for £9.95. Really, I don't know what it is about this deep purple, but it just makes me think rich.
Royal. It's very regal, isn't it?
So regal.
Very regal.
They do.
It's in the crown, isn't it? That colour,
is.
that rich.
That's exactly what I was just going to
colour.
say. They do use this colour of amethyst in the crown jewels. Yeah, absolutely gorgeous at £9.95. Box 15. Oh, beautiful. New strands. 85 carats of kyanite. These are your puffy ovals.
Those make a lovely ladder chain bracelet because they're a bit deep, sort of longer. They're not quite sort of rectangle size, are they?
Yeah.
They do make a lovely ladder weave.
Absolutely
bracelet.
beautiful for a ladder weave, and because they are flat, again, it's sitting nicely against you, isn't it?
Flat, yes.
Sits really nicely, really naturally against your skin. We are doing a price slash on this. There's not a lot though. If you want these, get on the phone. It is kyanite IAGP84 at a price slash. Only £8.95 was £11.95. 8 by 6 mil of your kyanite. These beautiful puffy ovals. £8.95. We've only got time for one more and then we're popping over to you, Sheila. Box 13. These blue Keshi pearls. Midnight blue Keshi pearls. You've got your irregular shape in here.
I love that colour.
Isn't
teal,
it
isn't it?
stand out? Isn't it unusual? Isn't it different? Not a lot of people see coloured pearls as regularly.
I've been in my element this afternoon because there's a lot of pearls.
If you do like pearls, the late show this evening, Miss It Miss Out, has got a night owl using pearls. These are absolutely gorgeous. The price on these, £9.95. We told you the last hour, £10 extraordinaire. Congratulations on getting them. Say that to me again. I'm taking, this is the challenge bundle that we gave to Sheila earlier.
I've got such a lot left as
I'm
well.
having a quick look at what you've created.
Not much since. I was going to do some wire, but I couldn't find any 0.4 because it wouldn't go through the, whether the 0.4 will go through the holes in the pearls. So that's what you need if you're going to buy those.
Brilliant.
To do any
so
wire
make
work
sure
with,
if you're doing wire work, you're getting your 0.4 on these. This is the price for your challenge pack. The £24.95. This is for your 4 strands with these Keshi pearls. You've managed to create 1 really bejewelled piece. 2, 3, 4. None are really afraid to use them, are they?
Well,
have you got some left?
I've got loads.
Got
down
loads
there.
left.
Loads down
Oh,
there.
you have got loads left. Got absolutely loads left, and you've been able to create these pieces.
Yeah, well, I just like the layered look. I think it's an all year round look, isn't it?
You're right.
For Christmas, for holidays, because it's got so many different colours and sort of tones in there, and it's almost got that midnight blue in there, hasn't it, that you've just shown?
Yeah,
So
you're right.
Similar,
it is
very
really
similar. That would go lovely with that too.
Yeah.
Another strand of that in there.
And I love the different textures, the different shapes, the different sizes, the different drill.
These are lovely as well.
These purpley ones.
Just on their own, they are gorgeous.
They are beautiful.
But I had to mix them because it was telling me to mix them.
Yeah, and they're not, the colours themselves are so out there, especially with the blue and the purple. You think, oh, together, I'm not sure.
But they do, don't they?
You've proved on these pieces that you can really easily.
You can. I always say, always experiment with your colours of your gemstones, because even I'm always surprised, sometimes when I put things together and I think, I wouldn't have thought that. Yeah.
Absolutely gorgeous. Love that head pin so much. You've done absolutely fabulously today.
Well, considering we was our first shot at something different, isn't it?
I know,
So,
right?
yeah,
I think well done, team. Well done, team. So, thank you so much for joining us today. I am back tomorrow with Designer Inspirations, and I'm in with Maggie, who I think is new.
She is new. Yes, she's new. Well, I would say the name. Yeah.
How?
Yeah. When are you in again?
Love it. I'm in tomorrow.
Oh, tomorrow. Oh, I'm in
I'm in
Wednesday.
tomorrow again. So I will see you tomorrow.
She's done well.
1 o'clock till 5. You'll be joined by Eleanor now for your Miss It Miss Out show.
Join us on Jewellery Maker as we count down the days until Christmas. Stay tuned to see perfect Christmas gifts for all your friends and family at prices you won't believe. And what's more, anything you buy can be refunded or exchanged until the 31st of January. So for hassle-free shopping and great value, it has to be Jewellery Maker.
You can now watch clips from Jewellery Maker on our YouTube channel. Get interactive with Jewellery Maker.
Buying jewellery online from us